Okay. And we are live. Hello, everybody.
I guess I should. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I guess I should have the chat up, huh?
Yeah, that's
FYI,
always
I was first in your chat. Just saying.
I'm last in her chat. Let's do it together.
Dog him, Donna Rock. Are you gonna do some shout outs?
I am going to do some shout outs. I see that we've got Zach Stanford, Donna Rock, Country Girl, Hunt Spirit, Christina and Son, Brandy, Becky Taylor, Donna Ralph, Haunted Jim, Jessica Mudcon's Girl. Mudcon was in there. I don't know if she still is. Rebecca Brown and Darwin, Stephanie. Ray the Fam was in there.
Diary of Her Mind was in there.
Diary of Her Mind was in there.
Margarita Gonzalez.
Margarita.
In a car accident today.
Yeah, I heard Diary of Her Mind was in a car accident and it was pretty bad, but she's okay.
Still a little shook up.
I bet she shook up.
Dustin.
I'll send her a link if she wants to come up.
We've got Goober, she'll be right back. Sandra, Nina. Let's see. How's everybody's weekend so far?
Fantabulous.
Hi, Tony. Today is Falcon Jojo's son's birthday, so make sure you tell him happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's worn out now. He's watching Lego.
I bet. Hey, Valerie. BWYA Adventures is here. Hello. Tony the Rock Fams. So yeah, I haven't gone live in a little while, so figured we would go live and catch up with y'all and see how y'all are doing and kind of go over a couple of different topics that are going on. As you know, we did the Paracon and the lock-in. The videos are up. Annikki is still working on hers, so look for that. She's got a lot of footage to go through. No, not yet. She answered me on Messenger though. So yeah. So what all did Falcon do for his birthday today?
We just had something small. We just had like family over and swam in the pool, and basically once he got his gifts, he basically, that was it. It was all about the gifts.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
a lot of outdoor time, and then yeah, now he's just worn out.
Well, I did, when we were planning on doing the birthday stream earlier before you canceled it one time,
Yeah.
I had,
Go ahead.
I had called Lunatic Dad and left him a message on the phone telling him about it so that he could pop in. And I told him I'd send him the link, but when we didn't start it, there was no link to send it.
Yeah. Falcon, he was all gung-ho. He wanted to do a live stream for his birthday on his channel. And then once he got his gifts, it was like, no, I don't feel like doing it now. I just want to play with my toys. So, yeah. So, sorry to anyone who was, because I did see the chat. The chat was up on my computer. So, sorry for the ones that did show up that ended up not having a stream. But the mind of a 7-year-old is not set in stone, so.
Right. Yeah, it was pretty hot here today too, Jim. I'm not in Phoenix, but Ohio has been pretty hot and muggy lately.
Everybody in chat.
Uber Goober's back. So I know in the next couple days, JoJo, Ghost Mafia, Uber Goober, they're going to be doing a big chat about the big topic. Big topic is the body donation center in Arizona, where they have found bags of heads and body parts sewn in other areas and all kinds of mess. So make sure that you watch for those streams to come out soon. JoJo possibly tomorrow. Uber, did you know when you were going to do yours?
It would be probably Monday.
Monday.
Monday Pacific Standard Standard Time.
Okay. So 3 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that come through on Facebook yesterday, and I was like, "What?" You can
I know, right?
actually Google, well, not Google, YouTube search body donation, and it'll come up with all the different news articles on that topic. It's crazy. Now, Jim, let me ask you this because you live out there where this is going on. Has this been an ongoing issue over the last few years, or is it something that just recently started? Because some of the videos I was seeing were like 2 to 4 years old.
Oh man.
Donna Rock said, what time was that Uber? You cut out a bit. She couldn't hear you.
Oh, noon Pacific Standard Time.
So
Yeah.
3 o'clock Eastern time.
Right. Right. You know, I hope that it's not an ongoing thing because my sister plans on donating her body.
We'll just make sure they don't send her to Phoenix.
No kidding, right?
Hey, Kelly. They just recently found, but I'm sure down here with all the drug smuggling, it's probably been going on. Yeah, if you look through, like I said, if you do a YouTube search of the body donations, there's news articles on that facility alone that started 2 to 4 years ago.
Mudcon, love you too, babe.
Mudcon!
Mudcon! I don't
Yeah,
get a high from Mudcon. Mudcon, do you hate me? Why do you hate me, Mudcon? What did I do to you? Hey, I wanted to jump on the bandwagon of everyone calling each other out. Mudcon, I'm calling you out. Why don't you like me, Mudcon? What did I do to you?
Well, don't you love us, Mudcon?
Right?
You haven't been around much lately, Mudcon.
Yeah.
What I miss
Christina.
you, Mudcon.
Christina said she's going to donate her body to a rich man.
Ah,
Oh God.
Lou said the same thing.
No, Lou said he would donate his body to anyone rich, man or woman.
Can
Yeah,
you imagine being the one that found that body with the woman's head on the man? That would freak me the hell out.
Right?
Oh
They
my
were
God.
finding, from what I was hearing, they were finding like boobs sewed onto men or just on one side, male genitalia sewn in different areas.
Ugh.
Yeah,
That is messed up.
Which puts
right?
me to the word dickhead.
Wow.
Wow, Donna, really? She was watching a group for a while that ran across a child camp in CMEX meant by border.
What?
Yeah,
A what?
a
Hold
child
on.
camp by the border.
Child camp?
Wow.
Yeah, I did hear that too, Jim, that they were hanging bodies up on the wall.
What? And this is supposed to be a center for, like, medical research, right?
Yeah, this is where you're supposed to send your body after you donate it to science so that they can try to cure cancer and all these different diseases and stuff, you know, scientifically investigate your body.
Or if you get into a horrific accident and lose an arm, they can try to reattach one from a donor body or whatever.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, Jim, that would be awesome if you did a spirit box session by it if you can.
That is insane.
It is really creepy stuff, BWXYA.
Now, see, that kind of leads you to wonder, was this like a case of, I guess you say, black market kind of deal where they took what they could use out of it and just kind of did this to the rest of it? Or was it some sicko that was playing, like, make your own puzzle?
Right?
Well, I mean, if it was a sicko that was playing Make Your Own Puzzle, wouldn't it be better that he was doing it with donated body parts and not out there killing people and doing it in his basement?
you put the lotion on the skin or you get the hose again.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, it depends. I mean, maybe they didn't have a place to store it, so they figured, hey, I'm done with it. You can have it now.
Reality.
I mean, you're talking about the same kind of sicko. It's just that the sicko actually had a job in that field and didn't have the need to go out and kill somebody to be able to do it.
Hey, Jenny. Hey,
Well, I mean,
Thomas.
I just don't see the purpose to this. Like, were these bodies that were donated and the workers did this to them, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
why? What is that?
Boredom?
Tailed rabbit.
Experimental? I don't know.
That'd be like, okay, we're at work. Our only job is to like harvest body parts from donor bodies.
Upstairs. And I'm like,
How often do you actually have work? You're just there, right? So you walk into work one day and I'm in there and I go, look, JoJo, I made a uni shark. You know, we both have a laugh about it.
But the thing is like, to me, it's almost like a Frankenstein kind of thing. Like, look at what he
Exactly.
was talking about. Okay, he was talking about how they're doing head transplants now. You know what I mean? Like, and you'll actually still be able to live.
Well,
So-
they removed tons of human remains. Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
My sister-in-law, her dad's second wife, when she passed away, her body was donated to science. Maybe she was sent there. I don't know.
There's somebody who'll come up and talk with you on the subject.
That's just. I hope they plan on charging them. I really do. Because yeah, okay, it's for science, but last time I checked, we weren't doing Frankenstein experiments. At
Well,
least I
they've got it's a big corporation, a big company.
Yeah.
From what I'm reading, it says that they prey on people that had no money to bury their loved ones.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
See, now that makes me second guess because I'm a donor. So up here, you sign on your health card. You can donate your organs, or you can be like a full donor where they'll just take your body if they can use it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm a full donor.
Yeah, I'm taking all my shit with me.
I'm a
Yeah, I
full.
figured if I don't need it and somebody else can use it, take it.
Mhm.
You know?
But I mean, if you're just gonna dismember my body and glue it to someone else, no
Yeah, no
thanks.
shit, right? Ugh,
Like,
that's disgusting.
what
It
kind
is.
of morbid individual do you have to be to do this to people?
Ugh. I don't know, guys.
Annikki!
Hi, Annikki.
Smelltail and Paranormal. Colleen Paranormal Raid.
Aw, thanks, Colleen.
Oh yeah, Jim. I'll bet in a heartbeat. Said there's 33 charges so far, or 33 people that have filed charges. Yeah,
Wow.
On the gym. Are you sure now that you're eating dog ham? Let's hope. People are
Thank you, Colleen. Hey,
Thank you,
Francis.
Raider. Make sure you leave a like.
Swann, how you feeling?
Yeah. Thank you, grab me. Don.
Steve.
Hey, what are you talking about?
So the message of the moral of the story is don't be putting out, folks, not even after you're dead. No, 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 no.
Hi, Donna. Annikki, get your booty up here.
Hug sharp.
You have.
WAW Kiefer, welcome. If there's anybody in the chat that you guys don't recognize, go ahead and check out their channel. You know, hit that bar, ding that bell,
Got the light on the video.
drop a like on one of the videos, and leave a comment. If He'll get back to you. I got this.
Let's say it fast.
Later.
Oh,
Krista goes.
sharpshooter. What up, bro?
There's James.
Okay, Jennifer Miller says she'll come up. She's eating right this second. She'll come up shortly. She's already got the
Sandra, I don't know when the next adventure is going to be. I've got to get brakes put onto the truck before we really do any excessive driving. So
Yeah,
we ran the truck pretty ragged with all the running last weekend.
Oh, I got a question for a sharpshooter. I tried to message you on Twitter. Did you close your Twitter again?
Hey, Recycle Dude.
Oh, man.
You trying to drag me or
Yeah, Ghost.
Get your booty over here.
It's your show, not mine.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, you're getting
Brian
fat.
says hi to everyone.
Hey, Brian.
What's the topic? Topic is, why isn't Annikki up here with you?
Right?
Annikki, you have a link. Get up here, Annikki. Paging
Is that what
Annikki.
the topic is? Do you need a topic to get up on panel with your family?
Annikki, Jack, Colorado.
Put up here.
We are paging Annikki, Jack, Colorado Explorers. Please report to the office. Annikki, Jack, Colorado Explorers. Report to the office. Immediately.
Hey, Lori, how are ya?
No, shoot the shit.
Tammy Burgess, hello.
Conversation goes where it goes.
Oh, God.
You may end up talking about men's underwear. You put the women on the panel, you probably end up talking about men's underwear.
Maybe. But yeah, Uber, I know that you have the suit. So again, watch for Uber's stream about the body donation center on Monday at 3 o'clock Eastern time. She's also, I handed her over a new missing person case that she's looking into. So look for that to come out too.
Yep.
And then JoJo and Ghost will be hitting on the topic as well tomorrow, probably at some point. So you definitely want to watch for that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those whack. It's gonna be a whacked out special.
Yeah, it's going to be a whacked out special for JoJo and Ghost. They don't usually stream on Sunday.
Yeah, normally it's Brian, so it'll probably be earlier in the day that I do it because Brian's gonna be doing his thing tomorrow. So
Kelly says, Annikki, I told you not to pull that fire alarm.
ooh, Annikki, you in trouble?
So have y'all been able to watch the videos that have been put up so far? I'm going to redo mine as soon as I find a new editing program so I can get rid of that damn watermark that goes all the way across the screen.
Well, how much is Filmora?
I have no idea.
Hold on, I was
Sorry to
Lord,
hear that, Lori.
hear that.
I thought Filmora was only like $20 or something. Sorry, I keep yawning. I don't
$20?
intentionally mean to. $20 is $20.
Yeah, like I said, at this point I have to worry about getting the truck road running before I spend money on a program.
Why don't you get an editor for your phone?
I have Splice, but I didn't like it.
I use KindMaster on my phone.
What is that?
It's an editor. But
Never heard of that.
yeah,
You can use it more go on your phone too.
KINE Master. Woo! It's
And
10 a month.
for $59 forever.
Yeah, so
Movie
it
maker.
says that it's 10 a
That's
month
what I.
if you do it monthly for Filmora. 10 a month's not bad.
That's not bad. What do you use, Oob?
Movie maker.
Windows
Is that on your
Movie Maker?
computer?
It's on your computer. It's free.
Oh, the Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah.
Been using Windows Movie Maker since like 2009.
Oh, they've got a new one out and it's awesome.
See, I tried Movie Maker and I just didn't like it. I don't like how it's set up.
I love it. It's new now. They got a new one out.
Huh.
Hey, Lou.
Uh,
Lou's in the chat.
who has the link?
Blue.
Forever is
Lou,
way
you have
more.
a link in your Facebook Messenger too, by the way.
So Lou says if you buy Filmora for like forever, just a one-time payment, it's $150 for a life pass,
Yeah,
unless it dropped. That's a lot.
that is a lot.
Yep.
Because like I don't know, I'd probably do the 10 a month, and then if you don't like it, you can always just cancel, right?
Mudtown's got the link too.
Mudcon has the hangout or the link to it in his hangout. Hey, Murad. I don't see Diary in here right now.
Yes, I am. Falcon's like, Mommy, are you tired? I'm like, yes I am.
I just got home from work. I'm like, wow. It was crazy busy. And there is Annikki.
Annikki!
Hi guys.
Hey, Annikki.
Oh, there's Diary.
Hello, everybody.
So, Annikki, how is your editing coming?
Well, I was working on it, and I'm a dork, dude. The videos of me driving out that was the funniest fucking thing I ever did. Excuse my language, but I am a dork. I'm a straight up dork. And I told Craig, I can't put that out there. People are going to be like, you're a dork. And he goes, no, you have to put it out. That's who you are. I'm like, oh, great, thanks. I'm a dork.
Yeah, but that's what people like. They want to see that they're not the only ones that are like that.
Yeah, I'm not a normal person.
Hey,
That's
I
for
dance in my
sure.
car while I'm driving, okay?
Oh, I at one point just played and I went, somebody help me. Help. Help.
You know, when I was little growing up, I remember going on a road trip. I don't remember where we were, how far away from home we were at the time, but I remember writing on a piece of paper, help, and stuck it to the window. And cars were looking at us all funny.
Oh my god. I did that with my one sister, Amber. I literally tied rope around her and had a sign that she held up through the rope that said, help, I've been kidnapped. And I sat in the front seat of my truck and the cops pulled us over because a lady thought she was a lady thought she was actually kidnapped, and the cop pulled us over and he was laughing his ass off because the cops here know us. And he's laughing
Well, that's
his
never
ass
good.
off. No, like, it's not as bad as it sounds, okay? And he tells us, he's like, although I get the humor in this, he's like, you can't do this. He's like, it was someone that called in freaking out saying, I just saw a kidnapped victim and gave the plate and everything. He's like, yeah, don't do this again.
Yeah, I'm a dork.
Well, Annikki, I could always tie you up and you can be my victim.
Okay. Okay, so I do have to tell this story because I didn't record this, and this was after we left. We were leaving Ohio. And, okay, hold on. I have so many distractions going on. Okay, so we're leaving Ohio, and I stop at the gas station. I get my cup of coffee. Lady Swann will tell you all about my coffee. I have a coffee problem. Anyways, I get my cup of coffee, and it's pretty good. You know, I'm drinking it. And this guy cuts kind of off and then slams on his brakes. I mean, to where the tires skidded. And so we had to skid our tires. And Eventually, it goes back into 2 lanes and 3 lanes. Kyna's driving down the middle lane. This guy's in the far right lane. And we finally get up to him, and the guy's driving like 10 miles under the limit. And we go flying by him. I roll down my window, and I chucked my coffee right on his windshield. At 70 miles an hour, I'm a really good shot with my right arm.
Oh my god.
And it was a styrofoam cup, you know what I mean? So, don't cut Kynan off. Because that happened one other time, and I threw a NOS can, a full NOS, and it went flying, and it hit the guy's windshield. It didn't cause any damage, but I dead on hit him on his windshield.
Did he back off after that?
Yeah. He had yeah. I was like, don't cut Kynan off.
Annikki's short, but she's mean.
I have real bad road rage. Real bad.
Is it because of your height, Annikki?
It could be.
She's like, I may be short, but I'll run your ass over.
Right?
Yeah, she'd easily fit in the trunk of a car.
I just didn't understand, like, why he would get in front of Kynan and do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
This was when you were still in Ohio?
Yeah, we had just got on the highway. And so, it goes from 2 lanes down to 1 lane because you got to merge onto the main highway.
Uh-huh.
And he sped up to get in front of us and slammed on his brakes. I was like, okay. Anyways, yeah. So.
Hey, loser.
And we have a problem.
So, how far are you from being done with your editing?
It's a lot of footage to go through because, one, the prison, I recorded the entire day, and I also recorded the entire night. And so I can't, put out a 8-hour video. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of cutting down, a lot of cutting out just useless things that, trust me, I'm going to put in everything that I was going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Hey, John.
Can't you just, make a part 1, part 2, and part 3?
I could. It's a lot. I didn't realize how much we did. There's a lot.
It's awesome that you guys were doing that. I mean, I was just enthralled watching it all.
Oh, yeah. And I know people really want the cave video.
Yeah, wait until you see the cave video that she's got.
That one is pretty good because I did go through that footage already.
Cool.
And yeah, it's creepy. I can't believe what people are doing in that cave. That's all I'm gonna say.
Did you guys get any kind of feelings of anybody touching you or pushing you?
I did at the prison. Countless times. I couldn't even tell you how many times my shirt was tugged or the back of my neck was played with.
I am gonna say something followed us home. I don't know where it was from. You guys took me to so many haunted places, and something came home with us.
Wow.
And it thinks it's funny to take my folded laundry from the trip and throw it.
Is it one of
I'm starting
those?
to get so aggravated. I'm like, are you serious?
That's got to be one of those. I know where you were, and there was other things there. How could you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make all of y'all protective bracelets.
I have my cross on the entire time. I don't take my cross off. And we prayed going in. Me and the boys were holding hands going in. We held hands going to our car. I prayed all that whole time. Every time I heard something, I was praying.
Well, even the hotel.
But then I didn't pray going to all these other places we went either.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm thinking something attached to one of us because Jackson has seen it. Kynan has seen it. I haven't seen it, but I'm getting the aftermath of, oh, okay, I'm going to throw stuff. Yeah, you like folding laundry? Fold it again.
Yeah.
I keep losing myself.
I took a dog leash last night, and threw it. Jackson freaked out. It took our dog leash, or I can show you right now where it's at. It's hanging up, and it took it and like as if somebody took it and yanked it down real fast, like that. And that was it for Jackson. He went to bed.
Wow.
Because I heard it, but Jackson's seen it. You know what I mean? And he's like, no, I'm done.
Even your hotel, though. The hotel
It could have been
itself
from
is
the
4
hotel,
years
too.
old.
That hotel, I'm telling you, my room was haunted.
Yeah, we were talking to the night desk girl at the hotel, and she says that there is activity at the hotel. It's only 4 years old, but there has been reports of it, and that randomly the front door will open and there's nobody there. And we were sitting out on the back patio, and we literally watched the front door open and nobody there.
Yep.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it could just be the land it was on too. You know, like that. She said that abandoned building sat there for 12 years.
Yeah. Ghosty Drew, I
could-
want to let you know the cave that we were talking about is West Coast Cave. I know that you're local and you know the area. It's West Coast Cave right by Tunnel Green. The Hempfield Viaduct.
Oh yeah, like the things I saw in that cave.
What did you think of the
official
Tunnel Green?
stuff going there? And then that like something ran right in between me and Nero, and I know it wasn't just me because Nero went, "What was that?" So I have that footage of him going, "What is that? What is that? What was that?" Like he was freaking out.
Yeah, the good thing is we turned Nero from a skeptic to a believer last weekend.
But see, I don't understand that, okay? I understand Nero went, but he was the one, he told us before that he's worked on, that he went to school to do paranormal investigating.
He told me the other day you lied about that.
Well, I'm going to tell him that when I see him, I'm going to kick him.
Yeah. He had a little tiny flashlight. That's all he had. So he was there for the experience of it. You know what I mean? Like I went into it trying not to listen to all the guards tell all these stories and stuff during the day tour. So then at night I could go in with no expectations. I was going in it as an abandoned prison. You know what I mean? It's a non-functional prison. So I was going in as that, like, you know, as an explorer, as an adventure. And
When you come out of the woodwork, I know you're lurking in the chat now.
Somebody got busted.
Who did?
Nero.
Nero got busted. By the way, Ghost, tell Nero I can see the messages he sent to you.
Right?
Hi, Laura.
Yeah, the tunnel was crazy. The first night we went, the lights were on. Second time we went, the lights were off.
Wow.
And that's when things started happening. And let's just say I was the first one to the car, and I had to wait like 20 minutes for everybody to hurry up and come to the car. And everybody had the keys. I was stuck outside. I'm like, what can I do? I can't run from spirits, but I can get on a car. Oh, shoot, an animal can climb a car. Will you people hurry up? And I'm recording it. Like, I caught myself going, oh, my God, I wish they would hurry up. Speed it up. Walk faster. Don't you know? There's something coming.
She's got legs like that are this big, and she is trucking it all the way to the car, and I couldn't even keep up, and I'm 5'5".
Yeah, I was gone. I was like, okay, I left my kids back there.
We did.
Every man for themselves at that point. I'm out. Peace. I'm like, my kids are like, there she goes. I'm like, yep, see ya. And I
Okay,
caught
so
Jackson saying, there she goes.
mental note. Don't trust Annikki to lead the adventure. She will bail on you.
100%. Even when they told us we could leave the prison, I couldn't. I was okay. I'm 4'11", and I at least I have meat to myself, but I'm kind of weak, I guess, because I tried to open the door and it wouldn't open. I was like, "You guys gotta let me out. You seriously gotta hurry up and let me out." And the guy walks over and just pulls on the door. I was like, oh, okay. I guess I could have got out. I'm just too weak to pull the door.
Wow.
Well, at
I'm a
that point when we
goofball.
were leaving, though, we were all pretty drained.
Yeah. I was out cold.
Yeah, you were.
I got in the car, put my sweatshirt on, and I said, okay, good night. Put my music in my ears. I was out.
She's like, I'm done.
It's pretty, yeah. I'm a goofball, people. Just if nobody's known, I'm a goofball.
Now, have you watched any of your prison footage? Have you caught anything that you've heard or seen on your footage yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. And a lot of, that's why I'm having a hard time going through it. Like to the point I switched headphones or earbuds, and I was like, okay, and now I'm going to get the good headphones. Went and got my good headphones, and things are even like more clear, and there's things every place we went.
Nice.
And it was just,
First
it was a
time that
lot.
the first time that we visited Red Cell, there was people around us, but I could distinctly hear a whisper.
Yeah. When me and you were in there by ourselves, something was talking back.
So here's my question. You guys did the lock-in, okay? Now, if anyone chickened out, like not you guys, but anyone in general chickened out, would they allow them to leave and come
Yes.
back?
I think so.
Once you're
No, I
out, you're
think
out.
so.
Once you're out, you're out.
Yep.
I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I stayed, and I'm glad I ventured off on certain parts by myself, like going up the stairs into the cell blocks and stuff like that. Like there were certain things I did. I followed a group all by myself, and Ghost and Lady Swann come walking in the kitchen. They're like, "Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you," because I had wandered off by myself.
Again.
So I'm proud of myself for doing that, because here in Colorado, you don't go off by yourself anywhere at night like that.
Yeah.
Well, you were locked into a prison, so it's not like
Right.
at the outside.
Like when I was sitting out there with that lady, when I couldn't go up to the infirmary with you guys, I was like, I can't do it. I'm going to pass out. It's too hot. And I, like, everything was like, I don't know, it was like going from out to in and out to in. All my vision was all messed up. And finally, the tour guides made me sit down and drink water. And so I sat there, but I sat there with my camera running. And I've been telling this story since, that something went, like laughed all creepy. And I looked left, I looked right, and I'm like, look, the lady thought I was laughing. And I said, how could I be laughing when I'm talking to you? Like I'm in the middle of talking. I didn't just do a manly laugh. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then we heard as if something ran by us, and then gunshots. It was like a residual thing, and that came through on my recording. And after that, I jumped off a 6-foot wall and ran over and sat right next to her. I mean, like right next to her.
Actually, did you hurt yourself jumping off that wall, honey?
Yes.
Holy hell.
Yeah, you should see the bruise I have.
That
It's
wall is a big jump for a little girl.
Yeah,
oh
the wall.
yeah, it was a long fall. I tried to play it off like it was all cool, and I ran over and sat. But yeah, I hurt myself.
Hello, Lou.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Lou.
What's up,
Hi.
Doc?
You go in and talk, and I
What's
need
up,
to get
Doc?
off of here. So I will talk to you all tomorrow.
All right, Oops. Thanks for coming.
Have a
Guys,
good night,
All
Mom.
right, Uber. Love you.
Love you, Mom.
Oh no, I scared Uber Goober a lady away.
Nice
Way to
job.
go, Lou.
Jeez,
Good job, Lou.
what a douche.
Colleen.
Mm.
What a douche Goober is.
Yeah, I saw Colleen's comment.
I can't see the chat. Like, I keep going back and forth to the chat. So
She says, I promised him not Lou Stalker.
Not what I heard.
Lou has multiple.
Listen,
Oh, damn,
there's
John.
a certain level of stalking that's acceptable.
can I be a stalker?
Of course,
All right.
but
Brian's already a stalker.
when
He's
you
been
start
a
claiming
stalker for a while.
ownership of somebody,
I like to stalk JoJo and Lady Swann.
that's a little bit much. I'm not. You can't own me. You can only rent me for short periods of time.
$20 is $20, man.
The thing is, you
You
can't
get the
tame Lou. There's no taming him. He'll go to the highest bidder.
Yes, this is true.
Oh,
He's like a
Lord.
stray cat. You put out food, and if he doesn't like it, he's on to the next house that does it.
Yep.
Hi, Christine. How are you feeling?
Hey guys.
So, Diary, how are you?
I just feel like I've been hit by a truck. Couple of
Well,
trucks.
yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
Well, I was sitting in the lane to turn onto the highway to make a right hand turn on the highway. There was a few cars ahead of me. There was a diesel truck in front of me. There was a diesel truck behind me, and
Onto the
all of a
highway.
sudden,
Highway. There was a few.
oh, I can hear an echo for some reason.
That's me. I'm sorry. I fixed it.
Okay. All of a sudden, I had just felt an instant shove and an instant reaction to me. I already had my foot on the brake, and I pushed down on the brake even harder, even though I was already on the brake, and there was nothing I could do. My daughter screaming, "Mommy, mommy, mommy!" And it was really scary. And then we went flying into the other truck in front of us. So we got sandwiched in between two trucks, you know.
Did this happen yesterday?
No, today.
It happened today.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm still like in shock, you know.
Thank God you came out unscathed. Was anybody hurt?
Was anybody hurt?
Well, like
I mean,
after
you're
the
obviously
thing,
gonna
I
feel
was
it.
like in no broken bones, guys, and they wanted to take me to the hospital, but I refused. I didn't want to go, and part of the reason was because I couldn't get a hold of anybody. Like, I even had to put a, you know, a lot of you guys know I've been separated from my husband for over a year. I tried to reach out to him. He's been staying at his mom's. I tried to reach out to my mother-in-law, and like nobody was answering the phone, and I couldn't think. You know, I was like literally in shock, and so I just put a message on Facebook. And finally, my sister-in-law reached out to me, but she had to drive 30 minutes just to go to their house and wake them up. And
Now, did you ever go and get checked out?
no, I'm stubborn like that, but
Okay, now and this is, I was in the fire service and dealing with automobile accidents for 10 years. when you refuse treatment at the scene, it definitely hinders any kind of insurance claim.
Yeah, I know that much is true.
So you definitely want to get into the hospital and get checked out as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. That's what I told you.
I wouldn't wait till tomorrow if I were you. If you're experiencing stiffness and soreness or anything, go tonight. Take you and your daughter, get checked out. That way you are covered.
Yeah, and we were in an accident. I want to say it was 2011 and or 2000. Okay, Jackson was 10. It was his 10th birthday, and a girl kind of hit the back of our car, but not super hard, but it was enough to lock my seatbelt. And I thought the ambulance came and stuff, but we refused to go with the ambulance. Kind of gushing from the mouth. Jackson's like, "Don't fucking touch me." Like, he had just spent 3 months in the hospital, and he was like, "Yeah, don't touch me." So we did go to the hospital, and of course, they diagnosed you with whiplash. But further down the line, like, my shoulder just kept hurting worse and worse and worse. Turns out they did an MRI on my shoulder, and they said they saw a tear in my rotator cuff. But when the surgeon went in, it was a complete tear. They were like, "How are you even walking around? Your arm is just dangling there." It was a really bad tear, and that was just from my seatbelt locking.
Yep.
Also, you can have a concussion and not even know it.
Well, right now, like the symptoms that I'm having, like Brandon came over. That's my husband's name, who I've been separated from. He came over, and he's witnessed me have a concussion before because he was the one who inflicted it a few years ago. And he's like, "Christine, you're acting like you were a few years ago," because I was kind of like, dozing off, right, just sitting there, days off, whatever. And I didn't think about it because when you're in that kind of brain fog or whatever, you're just like, you kind of have to have someone help you to think. So I was like, oh my God, yeah. And now I'm starting to feel a pain on all the way up the right side of my head.
Okay, now, Diary, I'm going to tell you something now, and I am deadly serious when I tell you this. I have seen accidents where people have walked away from the accident, refused treatment, and 24 hours later they were paraplegics.
Yep.
You need to get off this call right now, load up your daughter, go down to that hospital, and get checked out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm telling you
Because I'm
this
telling you, it was 6
friend.
months down the line that there was injuries coming out that I was really messed up, and that rotator cuff surgery is no joke. I'd rather have 25 kids C-section lives.
I had a concussion once that I didn't.
And that's not nothing to mess with.
I had a
Diary,
concussion.
definitely get off this call, get off the panel, load up your daughter, get into the hospital, get yourself checked out.
You might have an internal injury that you don't even know about yet.
Exactly.
See, and that happened to Jackson, as he had seatbelt lacerations, but after being in the hospital and all the surgeries and all the shit he went through, he was like, "Nope, you're not touching me. You're not touching me." And he ended up being okay.
I had a concussion once that I didn't even know I had the concussion, and it was like 2 or 3 hours later that I started having seizures.
Yep.
Yeah, I've had seizures from a concussion before. And I was just sitting in the room, and I was sitting up, and I just sitting up, and I kind of did what I did a few years ago, and I just.
I mean, now, Diary, if you're worried and you need somebody to talk to, we'll be up. You don't have to work tomorrow, do you? No. So we'll pretty much be up all night. If you need somebody to talk to later from the hospital or something, just call us on Hangouts. We'll be here. But definitely get down to the hospital. Go now, please.
Yeah.
I told
I
you
didn't know you didn't go to the hospital.
when I spoke to you earlier, Christine. I told you get you and your daughter there. Don't worry about the car for now. Get your asses there.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about the car right now. Right, they just took it to the impound because we couldn't get the figure anything out.
Now, do you have a way to the hospital?
No, I mean that's the thing. I don't have anybody to take me until the morning, and yeah, it's kind of a hard story. It's kind of like I gotta um go with the flow. Just my mother-in-law, she has said she can take me in the morning. And another thing I'm dealing with too is my niece. She's fighting for her life, so my side of the family is over there trying to help her out.
Right.
So this is kind of like an inopportune time
Well, I mean, in all
for me.
reality, something could be seriously wrong with you and your daughter.
Mhm.
If you leave it too long, they could not be able to fix it. You know what I mean? Like,
Let me ask you this, Diary. If you were to wake up tomorrow morning and couldn't feel your legs and couldn't get out of bed to take care of your daughter, you're gonna be wishing that you have went to the hospital at the scene.
Concussions are no joke. Like you
Yeah,
can,
no.
yeah.
How was your daughter doing?
Yeah, she's doing a lot better. I think it's just the trauma aspect. She's doing fine. Um, Brandon did do a little test on me before he has to work nights, so he had to leave. So he's gonna check on me again tomorrow. But he did do a little little test on me. I don't know to make I don't know whatever he did. I followed his finger and all this other stuff, and it was fine. Um, before he left. And he's
but
gonna
that
call
doesn't
for
test
me,
for
but
any internal bleeding that could be going on.
no, that's
Anything like
true.
that.
But Addison,
Me
she's
neither.
fine. But he wanted to take her to get something to eat, but she didn't want to go in the car because she's just traumatized about the car right now, being in
Yeah.
a car right at the moment.
They're going to do that if the ambulance comes. They're going to take your blood pressure and temperature and all that stuff, the basics. They're going to do a capillary reflex, which is basically like pushing on your arm and then taking the finger away and see, when you take your finger away, there's a white spot where your finger was, and see how fast the blood goes back into that white spot.
Yeah.
Capillary reflexes, that can be a sign of things. Also, they will do like, can you feel this? Can you feel this? They'll have you touch your fingers, toes together, you know, touch responses, things like that. They're going to do, the following of the eyes and your, whether or not um, the eyes are adjusting the way that they're supposed to be when they shine the light in your eyes and things like that. That's their basic assessment. Once you get into the hospital, they're going to start running tests. You know, they're going to do a lot more extensive. They might even call for a CAT scan, considering you might have had some head trauma in the accident. So I suggest
Yeah.
you just get there as soon as possible.
Yeah,
There's any
that's
way
what I
you
was
can
gonna ask.
get there tonight. If you have to wait till the morning, so be it. But I would try to get there tonight, even if you had to call an Uber.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is if either of you hit your heads.
Um, I didn't know if I hit my head or not, but I do have a little bit of swelling on my face, so I figured maybe I did hit my face.
Now, did the airbags go off?
No, they didn't go off.
Yeah, you definitely hit your face if you got a little bit of swelling.
And your car insurance will
That
pay
could be.
for all the medical bills, and they'll also pay for you to go to physical therapy. Even if you just have whiplash and a concussion, there's a lot of treatment that you can get through your insurance.
That could also be an issue where the airbags didn't go off and you were hit in a rear impact collision and a front impact collision.
Yeah.
The airbag should have deployed.
Yeah, they didn't deploy. And I am feeling some numbness in my feet.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not
that's
good.
good.
That's not good at all.
You need to
You
go
need to
like
call it.
Yeah, you can even call an ambulance if you
Yeah,
have to.
I'd be calling
If you don't
911
have
so
the money
far.
to get there, like you can also call an ambulance. They'll get you there,
yeah.
and your car insurance will pay for it,
Yep.
so you don't have to worry about bills and stuff like that. Like,
Exactly.
so
I guess one reason why I didn't go, guys, is because I've dealt with an abusive relationship over the years, and
yeah. But cars
they
are
get mad at
a
me
ton. You know, they
whenever
weigh a
I
ton.
go to the
It's a weapon.
hospital.
A person can't do a damage a car can do.
I know. It's just that
The airbag didn't go off. That is a lawsuit against the car company.
Yes, it could be.
Well, Christine, you said that you were at a full stop and it was kind of a slow impact almost, right? Like when you hit the vehicle or the truck in front of you.
yeah. But I guess what I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Okay, so when you talked to me earlier, you said he rear-ended you hard and pushed you into the vehicle in front of you
Yeah.
while you still had your foot on the brake.
Yep.
That's probably why those
Yeah,
That's
airbags
what
didn't go
happened to
off.
me. Exactly
Yeah.
yeah.
what happened to
In
me.
the event of a dual impact, both front and rear, the computer should go into fail-safe mode and literally set off the airbags, even if the car isn't moving any more than 5 miles an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened to me. I was almost stopped, and she barely hit us, right? But it was enough to make Kynan's tooth go through his mouth, and enough to rip a rotator cuff, complete rotator cuff tear.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, if a car hits you at 60, or put it this way, you're in a car, you hit something and you're doing about 60, okay? When you hit that object, your insides are actually hitting your rib cage, your bones, and all that at twice that speed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go.
I'm saying get your butt to the hospital now, even if you have to call a taxi to get there, you need to go.
You can turn in any of the bills from an ambulance ride, the hospital, checking out, anything like that to the insurance, and they will.
They have to cover it.
They have to either cover it, or the guy that caused the accident, insurance has to cover it.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't know if it's because you're tired, but your voice,
Yeah, you sound really out of it. Yeah.
you sound
Yeah.
very sluggish.
And Diary, don't do it because everybody in the chat is prompting you to, and we're telling you to do it for your daughter's sake.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah.
worried. We're worried because we care.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, we're not trying to hound you. We care.
It's better to be
We
safe
just never
before
know.
you
Yeah,
go and you
exactly.
find out that it's nothing major, then at least you know.
Yes.
It's better to do that than wake up in the morning, not be able to move, or something worse happen, and God forbid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to wake up in the morning and not be able to take care of your child.
Yeah.
Or not have your child.
Yep.
I know this sounds bad, but I've dealt with, being in an abusive relationship, and I've have several autoimmune problems, and they've always gotten mad anytime I've had to go to the hospital.
This is different, though. This isn't
So,
because of him. This is because of a car accident.
exactly, but I think that's probably one reason why I just didn't go. It was just something that's
Well, I mean, look at it this way. You said yourself you're separated now, okay? He's not there to tell you no. No one else is there. It's you. Therefore, it's your life, your choice. But I mean, if you want to make sure that you're healthy and it's only just minor stuff, you need to get it done, especially you've got a kid to look after. You can't look
exactly
after your kid if you can't get out of bed.
that's
Like
true.
there's
Christine, what is she going to do in the morning if you don't wake up?
Yeah.
What's going to happen to her?
Yeah, I know.
Like I said, if you don't have the money, like an ambulance can come get you for it.
Mhm.
It's always an option to get you there. And it is different. This is you just got hit with, you know, a car. It's a ton vehicle, and it wasn't a car, it was a truck, so it's even worse.
Yeah.
One in front, one in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't make my SUV look pretty at all.
Mm.
Mm.
I just know what happened to me and the damage it did. Months later, we find out. And thank God I went to the hospital. I drove us to the hospital after, the ambulance left.
Right.
Because obviously I had to make sure my kids were okay. And Jackson wouldn't let nobody touch him, but, so I mean, I don't know. They still looked at him, but
Yeah.
it was like weeks later he came up with seatbelt lacerations. He had the perfect
Hey,
indent.
just says he will pay for you a taxi or Uber. Just DM him. He will take care of the taxi or Uber to get you back and forth from the hospital tonight.
Oh, really?
There you go.
But see, if she calls an ambulance, one, she can submit that, but two, she'll get seen faster.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, I mean, if she
Yeah.
takes an ambulance there, her and her daughter will get seen faster. And then if John wants to help out with an Uber or a taxi getting you home, then there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah. There you go.
I would go that route myself.
Yeah.
I would go because kids are so resilient, but their bodies are so much littler and not as strong as ours are. And
Yeah.
they could have so much more damage than you even realize. And you don't want to wake up to where she's in a coma because she had a concussion that caused her to go in a coma.
Yeah.
Like that would freak me out.
Yeah, they were glad that I still have her in a high back booster, which is really good.
Yeah.
It protected her a lot.
With Jackson too.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, the worst that happened to him was he had the
Thankfully.
seatbelt and his lacerations. Like I said, it didn't come out until it was weeks later. So,
Man, you guys get ripped off for ambulance fees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. Up
Yeah,
here,
ambulances are bad.
you get charged $45.
I would go just for the safety of you, to be there for your daughter and for your daughter most of all, because you are her protector.
And
You
peace
gotta
of mind
protect
for
her.
both.
You have to, I know you feel crummy, but you gotta get her there too and get checked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the main
You're
priority.
her
Even if you
you're
refuse.
her everything. You know what I mean? And you have to get. Sometimes parents have to suck it up and do what's best for their kid, even though they don't want to do it and you don't want to do it. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to look at it like that, too, because they can't judge it for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, if something were to happen to you, what would happen to her? Where would she go? Who would she end up living with?
Yeah.
You can't
Well,
protect her if you're not there.
if something happens to you and she witnesses that, for one, that's going to traumatize her. Not to mention, she's got to figure out how to get a hold of someone to come and help her because mommy's not there or mommy's not waking up.
Yeah.
I would be rather safe than sorry. You know what I mean? You might feel like, oh, it's just a concussion, or, I'm not too bad. But I'd rather be safe than sorry for both of you.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get off here, guys, and I'm gonna make some phone calls and see if I can get someone to take us.
Okay.
And I'll keep,
Alright.
Keep us posted.
I'll
If
keep
worst
you
comes to
posted.
worst, just call an ambulance. I'm telling you. Your car
Yeah.
insurance will pay for it.
Honestly, I think the ambulance would be your best bet because you'd be seen faster.
And
Mm-hmm.
really, the other people that hit you, their insurance has to pay for it.
Yep.
Right.
So it might go through their insurance, might go through yours, but that's not your problem right now. That's for the insurance companies to fight about.
Yeah.
All
Exactly.
they're worried about is making sure that you're okay.
Right.
And I'm just, because I went through it, and I know that the insurance companies bicker about it, you know, and you don't have to worry about it.
Right.
And don't forget, Christine, to hit John up if you need help getting home.
And then tomorrow you call an attorney and you let the attorney deal with that shit.
All right.
And if you need to call me because I've been through it.
Mm-hmm.
I can help you.
All right,
We're all
guys.
here for you.
Thanks
Yes,
so
we are.
much. I appreciate it, and thanks for having me up.
We love you. So
They
take
still
care of
have been
yourself.
worried about you.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. That means a lot to me.
Thank you, Slim. Go to the hospital. That's an order.
All right. All right. All right.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
guys. Much
Bye.
Keep
love,
us
guys.
updated.
All right.
Bless her heart.
True that.
Sorry if you
I
still hear
hope
this.
she
I want you
goes.
to call him. Yeah, that's just nuts. I heard about the accident right before I left for work.
Yeah.
Bless her heart.
So much happened today.
What? This week has been like a week from hell.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what country you live in, if you live in the States, Canada, or UK, or Australia, it doesn't matter where you live. This week has been hell.
Right?
Amen to that.
My God.
Well, even Annikki, when she left here last week and they had to drive straight through from Ohio to Denver because the hotel had charged Ryan's credit card 3 times.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
They
3
were lucky
times.
to have cash on hand.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was pissed. And we've had all the money, every dime that the hotel charged us, including our stay, we've had it all returned. Including my brother-in-law paid for 2 nights and he's had his money returned and we paid him back. So he said my next trip is on him.
Sweet.
So
Annikki,
I'm
your
like,
next trip in Canada.
I gotta get me some passports now.
Hey, chicken strips.
Because I'm gonna
So
use
your whole week
that.
here was free then. They comped everything.
Yep, everything. And in
Sweet.
fact, they said that because I did talk to the manager, and she said next year when I come and have people that are coming in and they stay at that hotel, you know, that they were gonna comp our entire stay,
Sweet.
like mine, you know, and so and they would help anybody that came in discount their stay as well. Because that's how
Sweet.
pissed off I was. And I
Right.
threatened an attorney. So they even paid for like the overdraft fee because it overdrafted his account $1,100. Thank God he went and took out money before we left.
Right.
And he did that so we could, get a room and eat. He didn't do that for any other reason than that.
Right.
And thank God he did. And thank God I had money too, like cash. And just, yeah, I was not a happy camper. They shouldn't have charged us until we left. And I was all panicked because I had my mom that backed out. She was going to help with the trip. And then she's crazy. And so she backed out and didn't help us. And so then I was like, okay. So we then tried driving straight through, ended up sleeping in the car on the way out there. So we had enough money
Yeah,
for
it
the
was
first
pointless for
night.
you guys to get a hotel room coming here when you were just going to sleep a couple hours.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But yeah, it's a long story. And my brother-in-law paid for 2 nights because, we were thinking we had to pay night by night, but really we just had to be paid through when we left. And if that were the case, we would have been better off doing that and paying cash just straight out, not even using our card.
John just gave Diary $50 to help cover cost of Ubers and stuff just in case you needed it.
So it's nice to know I got a free room when I come back, and my brother-in-law's paying for my next trip.
Yeah, let's just hope that they give you room 505 again.
No, I want a different one. Like,
I want ground level.
I want room 101, the one closest to the door.
Well, the next
Where
time.
most activity was.
Yeah, that's where she said most activity was. It was near the front door.
Oh snap!
Okay,
I
well,
want the
here's
one on the top floor, the farthest one from everything.
Annikki, here's the deal, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the next time we'll be down there too. So you take 505, I'll take the one right next to the door.
Okay.
I'll ask if I can sleep in the lobby.
Yeah, I'm really excited about next year, and I hope that they do it in like June instead because July is just way too hot.
Honestly, I honestly think to do something like that would be the perfect time for them to do it in like October.
Yeah, but in
And
October they have it all set up for their haunted house. So there's
Yeah,
very
but there's nothing.
because of it, like the Sugar Shack where Nero got freaked out.
Yeah, but still, I still think that they could do something in October.
I think
You know what I mean? Even November.
I think it would be cool in June because you get a lot of storms coming through the area.
Yep.
Being in
Yeah,
inside the
it's
prison,
true.
an electrical storm. Oh, that would be creepy.
I'd be running through. I'd be like, man, this is like my home.
Purgatory, we did a lock-in at the Moundsville, West Virginia Pen last weekend. We got locked in for the night.
They
Yep.
did some horrible, horrible things and went to jail for the night.
And I'm not disclosing what horrible thing I did.
Let's just say she did it for a Klondike bar and it was not pretty.
Yeah, they're doing they're talking about making this an annual event. So every year they're gonna do a Paracon at the Moundsville, West Virginia Pen. And then if you get your VIP ticket before they sell out, they'll lock you in from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. or was it 4 a.m.
I have I would like Ghost to make a few of the things that he's planning to make to sell at the booth.
Yeah. Like the REM pods and stuff like that.
That would be really dope.
Hi, Eileen.
Because that was something that was missing. There was no like equipment you could buy or anything like that.
No, if I make a bunch of REM pods and static
There you go.
detectors and things like that, you're never going to make it public.
Right.
You know that Annikki will be like, you know what, gotta have one of those, and one of those, and one of those. And JoJo O'Brien's be like, oh, I gotta have one of those static things. I just said, yeah.
Well, hopefully by in a year, like a lot of us will have more equipment, and you know what I mean.
Well, the downfall to the Paracon was they scheduled it at the same time as the big one
At Penhurst.
at Penhurst.
Wow.
Penhurst Asylum.
Country Girl wants a REM pod.
But I mean, is that really a downfall? Because that just means that there's not so many people there.
But that took away from the vendors.
Yeah.
True.
That and they had really rushed this one. Like they had started talking around Christmas time, New Year, right in there, and then tickets went on sale in March.
Yeah. So, and when she says they rushed this one, like literally when we showed up at the Paracon, we got our VIP bracelet, and they put a number on there, and they numbered them either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then when we go in for the lock-in, they send us out to the chapel, a whole group, 100 people out here at the chapel in the yard. And they said, okay, we're going to send group 1 with Mike from Tennessee Race Chasers, they're going to go up to New Block. Group 2, you're going to be going to the infirmary with this person. Group 3, you're going to be going to the hole with Dodgy. Group 4, you're going to be going here. Okay. The problem with that is everybody started moving towards the entrance at the same time, and you had group 2 and 3 together because everybody wanted to be where like Dodgy was from Tennessee Race Chasers, and all of a sudden we're standing there going, "Wait, we're here with the guy with group 2. There's only 5 of us. What the hell's going on? Where's everybody at? You know? Oh, your group is going to North Block. Okay, let's go this way." We get up there, and you know, we're like there's like 15 or 20 of us, or 15 or so of us, and that was it. That was the whole group. Everybody else was with group 3 someplace else. There was no organization. There was no communication. Like if I would have set it up, I would have had all the team leaders or the chaperones
They
or
need
whatever
walkie-talkies.
having walkie-talkies and communication in that. But I don't know. It was pretty unorganized sometimes. And like right after that, they was like, "Okay, free for all. Just go wherever you want to, and we'll be."
Well, that was
roaming
at
around."
midnight when Tennessee decided that they were leaving.
Yeah, Tennessee Red Chasers left there at midnight, and
And when they left, a handful of people left too. And then as the night progressed, more and more people left. So by the time we got to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, there was hardly anybody in there, which was nice.
It's pretty cool.
See, I don't see the point in leaving before the time is actually up.
True that. You know what is really funny is I fell asleep. So I followed that group and I went off by myself and I found that group doing a thing and I just kind of, they were down in the sugar shack. So I was like, oh, there they are. Because I knew they were going to the kitchen. And so I was like, oh, there they are. So I went and sat with them. And within like a half an hour, I was sitting there and I had my hand resting on my head resting in my hand. And pretty soon I was out. I mean, I was asleep, like snoring asleep, sitting up. And they were asking the ghost, well, how old are you? And I went, who, me? Why do you want to know my age? And they were like, everybody started laughing. They were like, no, not you. And like shortly after that, Ghost and Lady Swann walked in. I was like trying to stay awake. And by the time I got into the car and they started driving, I'm like, earphones in, music on, jacket on, hoodie up, good night.
Next year, we're just going to take a sleeping bag for Annikki and put her to bed in Red Cell.
I want to get a group of people.
No, he was mad I was even on his bed. Remember we were asking, are you mad because I'm sitting on your bed? What are you going to do? I'm on your bed.
Meter went red.
He was mad.
Nothing to red.
The things that came through on my video, he was mad. I'm like, oh, snap.
A group of people and go in there, not specifically the ghost hunt, but I want to go in there and play hide and go seek in prison.
That's what Craig said. He's like, you guys should rent it out, and you guys could play flashlight tag.
Like, safe.
I was like, dope.
Safe will be the chapel, and nothing's out of bounds. You can go anywhere in the prison and hide.
We used to play with the little, all the neighbor kids, and they all loved Jackson. And when he was home and he wasn't in the hospital, because that was often, we would play outside and we'd play on our scooters, right? And they had these really cool scooters that were off-road scooters, and everybody had a flashlight. And the person that was it is the only person that, could have the scooter, the really cool scooter, the off-road scooter, and the flashlight. And everybody else had to hide. And one of the neighbors thought I was sitting in their bushes peeing. And I'm like, no, we're hiding. And then the cops came, and because I had all the kids outside, and they're like, well, where's the adult? I'm like, I'm standing right here. I was like, okay, I see. But it's such a fun game that, and that would be cool to play in an abandoned place.
Okay,
Right.
Miss, stand up and come out of them bushes. I am standing up.
Yeah, and I had to tell the guy I wasn't squatting, I'm standing here.
Nancy wants to know if anybody checked out the bus. Not that I know of, but that would be definitely something for next year.
It'd be
And then
cool to
Northwood.
do. It would be cool to rent out like an RV, right? And take
Mhm.
it and pick people up that wanted to go, that couldn't afford, gas or couldn't afford to, to get there. They can afford a ticket, but just can't afford, like, or don't have a car, and pick those people up in an RV, a big old RV. That'd be really freaking cool. Or like a big tour bus type thing. That'd be cool too.
Annikki's party bus.
Anniki's party bus picking everyone up.
I mean, you got
I'll have
basically
me
a
some
year,
passports. I'd be like, come on, guys.
right? You got
Come on,
basically a
Falcon.
year.
Come on, JoJo. Come on, Brian. You're coming.
Yeah, they are expensive to rent, but you have a year. You know that this is going to happen again next year.
Don't.
Start setting some money aside. The
Here's the
VIP
thing is,
lock-in ticket was $90 after taxes.
we. Okay, so this is something like kind of maybe stupid, but when you start to stress out about money, that's when you don't have money. Right? And so if it's meant to be, then you have the money to do it.
Hmm.
So I know that I'm not gonna, what if I don't wake up tomorrow? Then all the money I've saved is just not there no more. So I'm living
Right.
my life as, every day, and I'm gonna have that money, I'm gonna rent it, and I'm gonna pick everybody up.
Country girl
I'm
says,
gonna need a
Annikki,
booster seat for
yeah.
that big old RV though.
Country girl said, Annikki, don't forget to pick me up.
Okay. I pick everybody up. I gotta stop in Canada first though.
Yes. I'm first up.
First stop.
Well, that means you have to get a passport. Make sure you do that too.
Oh, I'm gonna have me a passport because I'm picking my brother up, and I'm taking him up on his offer of paying for me in my next trip.
Sweet.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Laser tag.
You know, I think I like your idea about renting the place out beforehand, but I don't think we should rent out the penitentiary. I think like a day or two beforehand, we should go over and rent out Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. That way, it's like two trips in one.
Yeah.
I think that would be an
Because
awesome thing.
Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum is only like an hour and a half from here.
And literally, we could probably charter a party bus to do it. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
That way, everybody's riding over and back on the party bus. You know, we don't have to worry about driving. We're on the bus, go over, we do our investigation that night, bus brings us back.
I hear party. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. Sign me up, bitches.
Margarita says hello.
True that.
Margarita,
Benny's got the bus.
and he's got the bus. Nice.
So, okay, so we have a new idea for something for our family that we're gonna be doing, and it's a secret. I'm not telling anybody, but I am gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna buy me a dash cam because the crap I catch when I'm driving around this crazy town. I about had a heart attack yesterday. Okay, so my friend needed a ride. My friend lives with traffic 45 minutes.
Okay.
When I say traffic, there's traffic all the time. There is not a time of day that you do not hit where it's stop, go, stop, go, stop. You're there for half an hour.
Okay, so basically your friend is 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so, and she knows her way around that area, so she always takes me down these back ways to avoid the highway. And we're driving, and my worst fear is a little kid chasing their ball out between two cars.
Yeah.
Like my worst fear, right?
Yep.
Of driving, and we're driving down the street. Speed limit is 40. I'm going 35 because it's kind of a neighborhood I don't know. I don't want to hit a dip, whatever. And all of a sudden, this stroller, no mom, no nothing in sight, just a stroller comes from between, right in front of this truck, right in front of my car. And I slammed on the brakes. And then I look, and the mom is standing there with the little girl. The little girl had pushed her little baby stroller out into the street. But when you get that first glance and it's a stroller, it's freaked. I about had a heart attack.
I bet.
I would have
I'm
lost
like,
my shit.
okay, well, I didn't hit the stroller, but just that flash of that being a stroller right there. And now I can't, I can describe it to you guys, right? But if I had a dash cam and I caught that, and it was crazy. I mean, I see stuff like that all the time. Not that scary, but just crazy things that happen. And
Mm-hmm.
anyways, I'm like, oh, I need a dash cam.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But yeah, it freaked me out. I was like, oh my God. It even freaked my friend out. She was like, oh my God, did you just hit that kid? And I was like, was there a kid? Was there a baby in that stroller? And I looked, and it was just a little dolly stroller. But the truck that was there was so tall that the mom was standing, but it was freaky.
I probably would have cried. Would have been like, "Oh my God, I almost hit a child."
Yeah.
Right?
That's how I was, for sure. I was like, oh my God.
Like, I mean, it takes a lot to make me cry, but when it's kids and thinking, "Oh shit, I almost hit one," that fucking scares me.
Yes, Benny, for sure. See, and that's what I think everybody should have, go out and record, the places they're from, because,
Your dash.
going to Ohio, it's things you don't see on your day to day. You know what I mean? Because you're used to your own town and this and that. But you don't find it interesting, doesn't mean somebody that can't leave their house wouldn't.
Right.
True.
And I found things that Megan does really interesting. Green Bay's out changing his daughter's tire. Just I think it's really interesting to watch how people's everyday is.
The thing is you're not the only one that thinks that. Everybody wants to know how everyone else lives.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's just in
Yeah.
that nature.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a
Oh my
dash.
God, purgatory! I would have freaking pooped my heart out. Oh, Jim, yeah, it's gotten crazy though with the people, and now it's getting worse again because they passed, the shrooms thing, and so now you can have shrooms legally and buy them, and
Oh,
it's
geez.
stupid. It's so crazy.
Okay. So
Are they going to legalize fentanyl next?
They legalized shrooms, and pot's legal. It's been legal for a long time, but
Yeah.
it just
I can-
makes the state crazy.
I can understand the marijuana, okay?
Right.
But why shrooms? Why allow
Because it
something
helps
that's
people with
mindless?
certain problems. I don't.
Okay, but
It's
then do you
stupid.
have state rules where you can't drink
There's no
or
freaking
you
problem. There's no problems that you can get help with mushrooms.
Well, they
My life
legalized
is
it
boring. Listen, my life is boring if I take a
Where
handful of
did they
mushrooms.
legalize mushrooms?
in Colorado. Come on
Like
down.
I said,
Oh, they're
like
liking the drug money is what it is.
Yep.
They're liking that weed money because the weed money has brought in more money than alcohol for the first time in this country's history. So they're liking that money.
Yeah.
but that's my point. See, it does help with life because my life is boring, but if I take a handful of mushrooms, to me my life is fucking fantastic.
My mind, I could do that when I was a kid, but I'll tell you what, I don't think my mind could handle it as an adult.
Yeah.
It's
I
crazy.
honestly, yeah,
People are
adult, I'd
crazy
probably
here.
freak out. As an adult, I'd probably freak out and be in the corner
That's what I
rocking,
mean. I'll be on my roof hooting at people.
having a bad trip and freaking out. Going, oh my god!
Be in the
Yeah.
corner rocking back and forth.
I gotta
Yeah,
turn into
yeah.
a pigeon.
Call Lou at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh my god, a Smurf just ran across my fucking floor.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's just Annikki. She's here visiting from fucking Ohio, from fucking Colorado. She got her
Oh my God.
passport.
How did she get in my house? She's fucking everywhere.
Did you just snort?
He always snorts.
Jennifer Miller snorts all the time.
Sorry.
Snorts when she's
Yeah, Jim. Yeah.
You know, one time I was on that crap, and me and my best friend were up in a tree, and we were watching everybody walk by, and not one person looked up into the tree and noticed them. It was just like two people in a tree, totally normal.
You know what? And Jennifer Miller, I have to ask you a question. I'm actually on the search for proof of reptilians for Lou Rock. Are you a reptilian?
Not that I'm aware of.
She looks very worried about.
Wow.
That's what I mean. She looks very wary of that question, and it gets me thinking.
Do reptilians snort?
Did she
I
just
don't know.
I
Maybe.
think, hold on, look deeply into your camera with your eyes.
Don't do it.
You have to.
Don't do
You,
it.
you have to check
Jennifer.
your eyes for lizard eyes.
Wizard eyes.
She's like, oh no, they're on to me. I gotta go.
I don't think I have lizard eyes.
Yeah, no.
All right, you
Okay,
passed.
all
You
right.
passed the eyeball
All right.
test.
She's safe.
You're good. All right. Well, I had to ask. I'm on the lookout for reptilians on YouTube to prove to
Okay,
Lou
but-
Rock that they are on YouTube. So
I
You
thought
now-
that had to be
that-
proof.
Why you don't got to prove to me? I showed you that they're on YouTube.
Hold on though. But now I have a question because you and Lou are so fascinated by it. How do we know you two aren't reptilian?
Yeah, for real, bro.
reptilians
just
don't have blue eyes.
Yeah, but how do we know you're not trying to
What
throw
do
us
you
off?
mean
We don't know
reptilians
that.
have- Reptilians do too have blue eyes. I've
Yeah,
seen them
nice
with blue
try.
eyes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that means you're a reptilian, you reptilian.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's not
I
about
have
eye
blue
color.
eyes.
They're able to change.
I'm not
that.
reptilian. I am a hybrid. My mother was a gray and my father was a Sasquatch.
Oh my god, Jim.
You know
I
what?
told you Denver's bad.
Wait, what?
If you look at what those
I'm
grays
reading all the chat.
actually look like, if you look at what those little aliens that people always refer to as the grays as what they actually look like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you could say that we could be descended from them.
Well, and one of the theories is that grays are actually human, and they are from another dimension, and they're actually from Earth in another dimension.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that could be what we evolved into at some point, and they're just going back through time through a dimensional portal.
So that explains why I don't fit in.
There is actually a theory that the aliens created humans as a slave race to mine gold.
Look at this. Look at this. Kelsey's Paranormal Investigations. I'm a reptile. What you gonna do about it?
Kelsey.
I can see her saying that too. That head.
We want proof. Hold on. I'm gonna send her a link. We want proof, Kels.
Benny has
Oh,
lizard
Benny's
tattoos.
a Benny's a
First of all, you go
I
on
gotta
a
go. I can't be part of your guys' clique anymore. Sorry, it just came out.
Jeff says he's not reptilian, but he does crave bugs. What? Lizard lickers.
John, what we do in our spare time is not to be broadcasted on YouTube. Thank you.
See, Jim agrees. Timber's crazy.
We know
Come
you
on
eat
out.
sweetie bread.
Who's crazy?
Right, country girl? You lizard, you.
Red tries to claim that he eats booty.
He doesn't have to claim that. We know that.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about Red being a lizard. He's a sperm burping Peter leaf.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Who needs enemies when you have friends like this?
Right?
Sorry.
Oh,
The
I'm
chat's
making a
funny.
reptilian.
Nature Kathy says she's a desert lizard licker.
A what?
ew, isn't that really like Sandy?
No.
She's a desert lizard licker. Lizards in the desert
Well,
would be
I want to
covered
be
in
Oh my god!
I want to be a lizard.
Chains.
I want to be a desert toad licker.
Colby.
So y'all don't believe that I'm a reptile?
Oh
No.
snap!
We want proof.
We want
Oh
proof.
snap! I believe you. Don't eat me.
Just look at this skin. I mean, it just tells you out there.
That's
Oh my God.
Other
Thank you
than
for
that,
having me up.
All right, we want you to look deeply into your camera with your eyes
Okay, let's do this.
for 30 seconds.
without blinking.
Wait,
Without
Jackson
blinking.
does that. That's wow.
I'm gonna do
Oh,
it.
yeah, you got some creepy eyes. Look at those creepy eyes. You got the
I
gold
think
black in there and everything.
she's gonna kill me.
Yeah, yeah,
Charles
Lou.
Manson
Nice.
there,
You
right
thought
there.
I was kidding.
I can see.
Lizard.
I
I
got
haven't blinked yet.
He's lizard. Oh,
I suddenly got approved for some passports I gotta go pick up. I gotta go.
Kelsey's reptilian.
She's looking
Shit.
into
Yeah,
your soul.
Still haven't blinked.
I can see.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can see the blacks of her eyes transforming into lizard-like.
You better watch yourself, Lou.
She's gonna eat you.
Jenny says, holy crap, she is a lizard.
Still not blinking.
Is her tongue split? Show
But
us
it's
your
not.
tongue.
Hold on. It's not about the blink of your outside eyelids. It's about the inside eyelids.
I ain't showing you that
Yo.
shit.
That's what we're talking. We're waiting to see. We're waiting to see if you blink sideways without blinking your actual eyes.
Oh, that's freaky. Come on
How about
now.
this? How
I'm
about
gonna
this?
have
Does this work?
nightmares. I'm just a little guy. I'm gonna have nightmares now.
So does this work?
No, that doesn't count.
You know what, Annikki? Wait until I show you the video of the real lizard person's eyes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out.
You're not going to be shocked at all, actually.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna be running around going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna be running in circles.
But I was running when I found it. All right, I found it. It was meant for me to find it because it was a random live stream. I just popped in, and then like 1 second later it happened, and then I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and I had to run to everybody, and I was like, oh my god, there's a lizard person in our community. They're all screwed. And I showed the video to everybody, and I'm telling you, it is 100% evidence. The eyes blink sideways. It's the
And actually, he's not lying because he did show it to all. Well, he showed it to Ghost. He showed it to me. I showed it to Brian, and my dad, who's not even a YouTuber, saw the video and agrees.
check out the thumbnail on that video. It's in the Hangouts chat. Just look at the thumbnail. Look at that.
God.
Don't say anything. Just look
Oh
at the eyes.
God! Why? Why would you do that to me? That's nightmare right there, written all over it. Thanks a lot, Ghost.
That's fantastic.
That's reptilian.
That's
I'm a
reptilian.
nightmare now.
Hey, Mile High.
She's my sister.
Certifiable.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die. That was funny.
You guys ain't right.
Mile High, we cannot disclose the reptilian at this time. That is something that Ghost and Lou will let you know about at a different time.
Oh my gosh.
We're on the search to find more.
Oh.
Oh my
We want to
God.
reunite.
I don't
it
even
with
know
it.
what to say.
Listen, we're just trying to reunite it with its race.
Oh my God! Did you see John?
I
I met a horny toad once in the desert. I thought I heard ribbit, ribbit, but it was really saying rub it, 20 bucks is 20 bucks.
Oh, so Lou Rock is reptilian?
Must be.
I'd be more expensive than $20 if I was reptilian.
I don't think so. I think the reptilian likes the non-reptilian. Just saying.
Oh my God! Aw, thank you, Kathy.
Christina and Son says, HSFL, you're too young for me to tongue. Well, you know, age is just a number, and I'm sure he's willing.
Oh my God. Oh boy.
Haunted Jim wants to know what the video is, Ghost.
I can't give out that information.
Can't disclose that information just yet.
But what I can tell you is to just look for them. Like while you're watching the
Jim,
stream,
when we meet up, I'll tell
open
you,
a new
Jim.
tab and go to your subscriptions and just look through the thumbnails for people that look like reptilians, like crazy eyes and shit like that.
I'm going to give one more hint.
It wanted to meet dog ham. It said there was free beer.
I'll show you a picture of Dog Am.
All right, well, reptilians usually come out on Tuesday.
You can't give my secret away, man. The hell, Lou?
Luke, we try to keep that indoors. No one can see it.
We're trying, but it doesn't work.
Now wait a minute, Lou. We do a show on Tuesdays, remember?
There you go.
Yeah, but he said Tuesdays, not Tuesday night.
And one of you guys can screenshot the picture that I just sent. Now that's some Dog Ham.
Why do you think I do them?
Kind of ate it.
I do them on Tuesday.
To expose the
Dog Ham.
Straight up Dog Ham.
That is straight up dog ham.
It's straight up Dog Ham. I'm telling you. And I go. So when we go into this gas station, he gets a string cheese, and when he puts it down, and we're paying for it. He has 2 of them, and I'm like, okay. We get in the car, he eats 1 string cheese, and then he opens the other one, and I look over, and I'm like, I don't think that cheese is good anymore. Are you eating straight up dog ham?
I got a conspiracy for you right now.
Just telling you. My kid was eating dog ham.
This is actually a YouTube conspiracy.
Sold at every truck stop near you.
What's the conspiracy, Lou?
Well, they're advertising on YouTube this.
Kelsey's dying.
They're advertising a product called Soylent. Now there was a movie called Soylent Green. It's an old movie, And in the movie, they find out that there's people being fed to them in the food. And now we've come out with a product that we're advertising as Soylent. Pretty crazy.
So,
There's people.
Well, I did see that episode of Futurama where Bender becomes a chef and he's got to make something on the
Go screw you.
on the screen. So,
I can't take you anywhere.
that episode of Futurama where Bender has to battle the chef and they have to make something out of Soylent Green.
yeah.
You know what?
Benny the Soylent Green is people.
It is people.
My first day of roofing, my first day at work doing construction, I was 16 years old, just got kicked out of school, so my uncle picked me up and said, "You're going to work." And so we used to have this old man who owned the business who used to, he'd sit on the job and tell everybody what to do. And the old man's name was Bob. And one day I took a cardboard box, and I took the cardboard box and I threw it in the trash. And he goes, "Hey, Junior, what the hell do you think that box is made out of?" And I go, "It's made out of people." And he was like, "There's something wrong with this kid. Where'd you find this one, Marco?" And actually, I had that come out in my spirit box. So because Bob actually died, like a year and a half ago now, and yeah, I gained the name Bean, as in baked bean, because they thought I was baked as a bean. So yeah, the boxes are made out of people.
Oh, dear God.
Annikki said dog him today, and her dog literally ran and hid. Poor guy.
He did.
I
I don't remember what I
bad.
said, but Jackson goes, "Oh, it must have been dog ham." And our dog looked at Jackson, and he ran and he hid. And we were like, "It's okay, it's okay. You're not really dog ham." And he looked at us like, "You ain't cooking my ass." Poor guy.
Poor puppy.
Hi, my Allie.
Addie. Red, you would eat anybody's booty. Even the reptilian.
Oh, boy.
This is the sad part, okay? And I have to say this. He may want to eat anyone's booty, but he's never had the booty.
Right?
How are you going to say you ate the booty or you eat it and you've never had it?
I know a reptilian that might be interested.
Yep.
Jeff, just turn your volume up. That way you can hear us from the other room.
Jeff's like, "It's too funny."
He said he's got to pee, but it's too funny to leave.
I'm going to upload video of this trip, and it's just going to be called "I'm a Dork." Things I said on that trip. I don't know why I said it. It's really funny, though. It's even better than the "oh my God, oh my God, oh my God."
I didn't hear enough of the Annikki. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But you have to come back before next year.
Oh, man.
Dot.
Look up for C-Mix cement. They have a patent for blood added to cement. Gross.
For what? Hold up. What was that?
Donna Ralph says, look up C-Mix cement. They have a patent for blood added to cement.
Ew. Why?
What kind of cement?
Kathy says, I say that to my lovers. Oh my God.
I say it to run away.
Now, Annikki, there was that time with me, you know.
Well, that was just too good, I think.
Oh,
I love that he was wearing a shirt that said "Open God" on it.
Damn new medication, I'm telling you what. Silly.
Oh,
The Lizard of Oz. Good Lord.
we're off to see the lizard, the wonderful lizard of Oz.
Oh, red, red, red. Alrighty,
Everybody
but
keeps calling him. He keeps calling him red. I'm gonna keep calling him period.
hey Lou, did the rock box dry out yet, or is it still damaged?
Oh, it's dried out. Just like my box is always dried out.
Same.
Damn.
Lou, if it's that bad, I can ship you some lube. All you had to do was ask.
Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you what, I might not be doing YouTube anymore.
What?
Yeah, since Cab 7 showed me this new website, I don't got time for anything else.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Would it be Pornhub?
No, it's
No.
way
It's a-
better than Pornhub.
It's a YouTube thing.
It's
Oh,
like porn.
ex-vampires.
It's like
God.
Pornhub on mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You were supposed
Funny.
to give me that site, by the way, Lou.
It's called Stream Snooper. Stream Snooper is the.
Oh boy.
So it's right.
Oh boy.
I gotta go.
So Ghost Girl wants us to take her to Wetzel's Cave.
Mile High got you beat
Hey,
on the bigger
Hey, I
size.
gotta go. I'll be back in 35 seconds.
Very.
That's all it takes.
Let's go.
A certain reptilian would be kind of disappointed.
She can drive.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
no.
Yeah, no. She said she wouldn't go alone. That she wants people to go with her. So I told her once we got the brakes fixed on the truck that we would hit her up, set it up.
It'd be my luck. I'd come down to meet you, Ghost and Lady Swann. You'd let me do a 30-minute alone challenge, and my ass would get lost. Like, I don't know where I am.
Lost where? In the penitentiary?
No, anywhere.
Oh.
It'd just be like 30 minutes here. You come back in 30 minutes, I wouldn't be there.
Well, that's what happened with Nero. We gave him a 30-minute alone challenge in the gift shop where the air conditioning was. I came back to check on him. He was gone. Wandered off.
Exactly, Kathy. So, Lou, when is the next time you're doing your rock box session?
I'm not sure. Soon,
Monday, like normal?
probably.
You tested it out so you know it still works and everything?
Oh yeah, it worked. It wasn't much water. I was worried more about the actual spirit box itself, like the little tiny unit,
Yeah.
because that's just like a little old radio from the 70s or 80s, and you get it wet, it's gone.
I hear that happens a lot.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
What the hell did I miss?
Brian came downstairs and Falcon left the box for his present on the back of the couch and he was sat down and he got the corner of the box jammed right into his neck.
Ow!
Ow! And he's sitting there and he's about to swear and I start laughing. He's like, motherfucker, I forgot that was there.
Ouch.
Did it hurt?
Oh. So we got the wireless 60 games.
Is Nero still in the chat?
No, I don't think so.
No. Not a question for him.
We sent him an invite. See if we can come up.
That one is MudCon too. Where's he?
Is that payback for this morning?
There he is.
There's that MudCon right there.
There he is, the smexy MudCon.
MudCon, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Why don't you like us? Why don't you love us?
I love.
Wait, are you into lizards?
No.
He wears the glasses to hide his eyes.
I do have a serious question.
Haven't you seen that movie Battleship? The reptilians in that movie had like eye coverings like that to hide their eyes.
Love that movie. Love that movie.
Well, we need you know how they have mouse traps and all these traps? We need one to catch a very dangerous reptilian that's after Lou.
I need to
Don't
know
realize-
if your microphone-looking penis thing there has a condom, because it's only
Yes.
her.
Yes, it does.
Y'all have scarred me for life. Y'all realize that, right?
Poor Jennifer.
Stick around, Jennifer. We can completely convert you while scarring you.
No,
Therapy's
I'm
not
talking
that expensive, I
about that. I'm
promise.
talking about that damn reptile picture you sent me.
Listen, everyone loves a tongue
See
that long.
that.
And it's black.
Moist.
Brian's over here
You're going to
shaking
be
his head.
corrupted by the end of the night, Jennifer. Sorry about it.
I'm not sorry.
Hey, it wasn't my fault. They fucking brought it up. Damn.
I'm okay with being corrupt. I just can't unsee what y'all sent me.
I can send you a lot worse if you really wanted.
Jeez, I thought y'all liked me.
Listen, we do. That's why when we suffer, you have to suffer with us. One suffers, we
Oh
all
my
suffer.
god. He says microphone and penis. Would that be a micro penis asking for a friend? My god.
Da, 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 da. MudCon with the micro penis.
Is it USB 3.0?
USB 3.0.
Dot, dot, dot.
Moist.
I will be
Wow. Mudgun, how you been?
Oh, who just dropped out?
Jennifer.
Oh,
We broke,
it's scary.
we broke Jennifer.
That's hard to do. I've seen her pull gun on the Uber Eats drivers. Jennifer's a physical pack mama.
What? I made one mistake and hold it over my head forever.
Hey, ask Lady Swann about the couch killer incident.
Let's not. Mudgun, where have you been?
Riding.
Who?
It's muddy.
Who you been riding?
Jessica.
Dot, dot, dot.
Dot, dot.
Been buying new drones, actually.
Oh, nice. I gotta get Ghost some batteries for the one that Drone Warships in them.
Yeah. I'm thinking about just going and buying a new drone. Getting a Bebop 2.
Yeah, that's what I said this afternoon.
Did you?
And tomorrow I'm going to buy another one.
Well, damn.
You already have a Bebop 2?
I've got actually tomorrow I'll have 4 drones.
What?
So when you sending me the old drone?
Right?
Dot.
Jim, I'm already corrupted.
What drone you getting?
I just got the new Mavic Pro 2.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's badass. and I got a smart remote with it. Yes.
Sure. I'm sure you got all of the extras and fun things. Thank you.
Tomorrow I'm actually going to get the Mavic. Excuse me.
You know, you're going to Brushy with your freaking drone, and you're gonna have fun over at Brushy with the drone.
Hey, hey, you know, it's actually funny, Lou, because we talked about when we go to Brushy, we're going to get a heat-sinted camera to put on top of one of my drones. So when we're in Brushy, we can be flying it overhead and watch heat signatures around the yard.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Badass.
Yeah, I have a thermal
Have
camera.
we decided as to when we're doing Brushy? We're going to try to do Brushy?
Well, no, like I kind of been putting it off to get last weekend behind us before I talked about it to everybody, so we can end up actually getting a specific date nailed down. So now that last weekend behind us, we can all get on a call or nail down a specific date.
Because now, like with my work schedule, I'm going to have to push it into September.
Which honestly would be better than August anyways, because August is going to be extremely hot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hot.
So like the cooler season that we can get, the better, honestly, to me.
Is it going to be hot and moist or just hot?
Oh, both. Moist. Yeah, I was thinking September, or like early October. You know, where it's a little cooler.
They put on a haunted house in October down there.
Yeah, from what I understood, but I don't know exactly when. So we could look into that, I'm sure.
As long as there's
make sure that there's no concerts going on, you know.
Yeah.
As long as there's no concerts going on, we got it.
Is this in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Near Knoxville, isn't it?
It's outside of Knoxville.
Okay.
What do they do? Have concerts out in the yard?
Oh, if you watch my one video I have of the Brushy Mountain trails, when I'm coming down the backside, you can see where the concert stage is set up. And it's in the backyard, and it is awesome. It'll hold about 4,000 people.
Dang.
And
Wow.
the weekend we was originally going to do it, Ace Frehley is going to be there for the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, now, if Kiss was going to be there, I'd been like, so what? Let's go. You know, but, and
Yeah, so keep in mind, guys, any kind of donations that are put on to any of our chats, any of our channels, anything like that, it all goes to
doing things like that,
putting out more content, you know, getting
Travel expenses.
or Brushy or doing the Paracon, paying for the booth, paying for the admission, everything like that. So
Yes.
we appreciate any and all donations on any of our streams for getting you better content.
because we're viewer supported. That's the way wacky politics.
Is that what he says?
Right? Because we're viewer supported. The channel is viewer supported.
So where are you going riding, Mud?
Actually, I'm getting my drone set up. I'm going to get another one tomorrow. Ugh.
So you haven't gone riding today at all?
Nah. I haven't even watched it since the last time we were riding.
That was last weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, weekend before last, yeah. Where'd Ghost go? Don't leave Ghost. Don't he walk behind. Go.
He had to go drain the lizard.
Oh my god.
Nightmares.
Oh my god.
Where?
So
I'm
we
gonna
are
wake
at
all of y'all up.
we are at the 2-hour mark. We can continue chatting and going on and stuff, or we can end it and do an after call. It just depends on what you guys want to do. I'm game because I'm off tomorrow, so. Hey, Lulu.
I'm down with anything.
I'm all right with it. As long as I don't have to see none of more of that, I'm good.
Yeah, JoJo said she's up for after call.
Hey, y'all quit talking. Ghost is back. Shh.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's where he went, and I said he had to go drain the lizard. I had to go drain the lizard.
Yeah, we got to stop talking about him now. Shh.
I do have a question. Have I showed y'all my orb? Serious sense. See my orb. Nobody's answering me.
What is it?
It's my orb.
Oh, the video camera footage from your doorbell or whatever it was?
Yes.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
I've
it.
got it up right here. Right, there you go. Looks right
What?
through. What?
Did the doorbell ring too?
No, but it picked up motion.
Across the bottom there.
That's cool.
Add one right to the camera. Maybe Swann's seen it now.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, but not.
Is that the video of the weird thing that goes by the driveway?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said that it was Pomeranian.
That is the video.
Pomeranian you can see through.
These guys in the chat, oh my god. John says British scientists have demonstrated that cigarettes can harm your children. Fair enough, use ashtrays. And then Jeff said, I realized I was dyslexic when I went to a toga party dressed as a goat. Small Town says, Mudtown, I seen a cool gadget in your background.
Yeah, I just saw that. Look at it. You don't see it?
Oh, he's got a REM. REM pod.
Oh, did you get your REM pod in, Steve?
Yep, and I got a second one ordered too, don't I?
No.
It's nice.
Send me one. We borrowed one at the Paracon at the lock-in, but we only had it for like 10 minutes and we didn't really use it. Then we had to give it back to the girl that had it because we were going to a different area.
And he actually custom built this one because I wanted the battery inside. And of course the dual lights. And then of course when you turn it on, you see how it grounds yourself.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Now, who did you order that from?
Small Town Investigations in the chat right now.
Sweet.
And the thing I like about it is he puts where the antenna comes out of the back, so you can actually carry it in a backpack or whatever you want to do with it
Without breaking the antenna like I did.
Yeah, how'd that work for you?
Yeah, thanks.
How much do you usually run?
Yeah, that's nice.
And do you make anything else?
He's got me another one coming, actually.
You lucky.
I can make the static detectors. They're really small. Like a 9-volt battery, transistor. That's it. You literally make them off of just that for like a buck. But I want to get like many project offices for there.
Sweet.
And those are the ones. So.
Mudcon, do you have Small Town's email? Can you drop him a link to the chat, bring him up so he can talk about what he does, what he makes?
Oh, I can do that. I've got him on Facebook.
You got it?
Yeah, I talked to him and his wife.
Oh yeah, he's talking about my portal.
People.
Same thing as Lee Rock's portal.
Yeah. The rock box.
Everybody loves a good box. You know I'm right, Mudcon.
Yes. But I did have to name mine.
What?
The Mud Box.
Lord.
What is that?
So, if I was to get a box, I'd have to name it the Lady Box.
Yep.
Hey, Mudcon, is that 2 delays you have on there?
Do what now?
Is that 2 delays?
No, the
Oh, that looked like 2 different buttons.
no.
Oh, that's
See,
the battery. All right.
yeah, that's the battery on back.
It looks like
you
something.
got the flashback or the flashback 2 for the delay?
Yeah.
The 2 or the 1?
It's like 2.
Yep.
And I left that battery pack on for 49 hours. Oh, look at Kitty.
Aw, Heather, I like your pussy. It's nice.
We got Heather. Are we match?
Mine has a little bit of weight on his chest.
So many comments for this right now.
No yawning, Kelsey.
I can't help it.
That.
I'll try not to do it
Mine
again.
actually has an identical twin sister. Same markings and everything.
So guess what I'm doing tomorrow?
What?
I'm doing a challenge.
Yawning?
Challenge? What kind of challenge?
I'll show you. Hold on.
Challenge.
Let me pull this bad boy out.
Oh God.
Oh God. That didn't sound good.
Okay.
Not 15 inches long, is it?
Age restricted. Age restricted. Very fast.
No. It's the 2-time spicy noodle challenge.
That's what she says.
R.I.P. Kelsey.
I am so excited.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got there was a pack that you could get 5 in a pack of the time spicy noodles and then regular just hot noodles. And my ass is on fire with those regular hot noodles. I'm telling you, I'm nervous about tomorrow.
Right?
And I can handle
I like
heat.
hot stuff.
And that was hot.
I like hot stuff, yeah.
Yeah, this
It
one's
would.
going to light my ass on fire tomorrow.
Her ass is on
Kevin,
fire.
So when we don't hear from her on Monday, everybody knows where she's at.
Yeah, I'll be hugging the toilet probably.
Hey, Jessica.
But I'm excited about it. I can't decide whether I want to do it live or
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna do it live.
I was thinking about doing it live with my sister and my brother.
that gave me
That
heartburn
would be
looking
cool.
at it.
I'm so excited. The hot ones that I had today were really good. They tasted great. It's just the heat in your throat. I about died. I choked.
Damn.
I choked on that noodle. You can't take me anywhere. I'm so sorry.
Damn, Kelsey, get in the garage. Oh, you're in the garage. My
Bitch, I
bad.
already am. I live here now. I make Dad go on the front porch. Remember that.
Yeah.
Right now he's in the garage. I'm being nice. Today's the only day I let him, stay in cool air conditioning, and I make him go outside and burn up the rest of the week. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys.
Kathy, I'm not monetized, so I can restrict it later. It's fine.
Oh crap! Sorry.
No, you're fine. John is kind of saying some stuff, I guess. I haven't seen it myself. I'm going back through the chat.
Yeah, it's Kelsey's fault. Can't take her nowhere.
Whoops.
You didn't have to take her anywhere. She just had to log on.
From one of them damn reptilians.
Oopsie.
Yeah, Jim, it's definitely not the first time.
Why Lou ain't talking? She ate him.
Y'all talking all about these noodles, and I need a cigarette now.
Damn, it was as good as sex, eh?
I'm over here sulking about all the nice stuff that MudCon has.
Same.
It says, please wait. Back out of it and then come back in. We lost Annikki, too.
Come back, Annikki. Come back.
Caroline, don't go into the light.
Yeah. Run backwards.
Welcome back, bro. Small town, back out and then come back in. It should connect you then.
Yeah, if it keeps telling you to wait, you have to just keep trying it until it lets you in.
Hey, Faith, how are ya?
Yeah, it took me like 5 minutes getting here. It kept telling me back out and do this and do that, and
It's a hangout glitch.
The reason we'll only have 6 people in the panel, counting you.
Yep.
Then I got to teach you how to use that.
and I just said ...
And son said Annikki left on purpose. She thinks we're all crazy. No, she knows we're all crazy.
It's true.
She was just here last week, remember?
Yeah.
What's the matter, ma'am?
Small Town says he's trying.
Oh, Faith in the Fallen's in here.
Yeah. Chili's Cool Adventures is in here too.
Oh,
Hey,
Megan's blog's in here too.
Megan's.
You got some awesome people out in that chat.
Thank you.
Yeah,
oh, it's not mine.
And I guess you have some awesome people up here on the panel, I guess.
Well, fuck you too, Kelsey.
Well, I guess I need to drop out.
Bye, Mudcon. I'm just kidding.
See ya. Bye.
I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right back.
You better be.
Okay.
Oh, I will, sweet cheeks.
Lord.
I got my lizard eyes on her.
Hey, look, Ghost Mafia's in the chat. Right there. Awesome. He goes pointing to himself, saying, awesome.
Who's Ghost?
I don't know who that Ghost Mafia guy is, but
I mean, he seems like an alright guy, but I mean,
I think he's okay. You know,
you never know where he's gonna pop up. He could pop up anywhere.
A little
look. Dang, there he is.
He's too good for us.
I know, right?
Well, I can join the panel if y'all won't like the echo.
Right, I know.
What? Oh.
Oh, it's bad.
I know. Even if you do it like on your phone and Hangouts, it's oh god.
Yeah,
try to switch over.
Just go tell Ghost Mafia to go to the backyard. And go. Toot. The backyard.
Better be careful.
Or she might not see me till morning.
Well, he better be careful. There's a lot of lizards back there.
I know,
right? Annikki said that she did see lizards inside the cave.
I would have ran.
I don't know about lizards. We don't have a whole lot of lizards. There might have been some salamanders in that cave, but we don't have a whole lot of lizards around this area or anything like that.
There he is. Small Town finally made it. Yay!
Small Town, what's up?
Hey.
Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Nope, can't hear you at all.
You shut up, Macon.
What's up, brother, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. What's up, lady?
What's up, Steve? So you make REM pods and all kinds of goodies.
Yeah, 8 Natures, Kathy. I made REM pods, SLS cameras, full spectrum cameras, the little static detectors Ghost was just talking about a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
I made my own portal, like Luz and Mudcons. Actually,
Okay, so
right
I'm gonna have to get you on a private call, Steve, because I got 2 SLS cameras here. I got one of the cords in, but every time I plug it into Windows 10, and it is the Xbox One camera, all it does is it connects, disconnects, connects, disconnects, connects, disconnects. There's got to be something in Windows fouled up.
It's got to be. I got the version 2 and the Xbox 360. I've got both.
Yeah, I can't get either one of them to work.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I have to help you out.
So it's either the cord that I ordered. I may have to order a new cord, or
the version 2. You have to hook it into the USB 3.0.
Yep, I've done that.
If it's anything like my computer, it's got the 3.0 plug, but it's not actually 3.0.
Well, that's laptops. I mean, I've got 2 USB 3.0 plugins on my laptop. Yeah, and I've tried them both.
You got me on Facebook. I'll help you out.
All right. Oh. Yeah, I'll hit you up. I gotta get these figured out because one of them is for Mudcon there.
Yeah, Mudcon was telling me about it.
And I want to make sure that it's working and everything before I send it out to them. I don't want to send in one that don't work.
Right.
Yeah, please.
Actually, there's my favorite little gadget right here. It only goes off when it hears audio. And I put it right in front of my portal.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
I want one. How much are those?
I haven't made a price for them because I just now made them. Probably about $20-$30.
Oh gosh, I want one.
You better make a bunch of those because you're going to sell a bunch at that price.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
What about
Oh.
the run
Costs much
pod?
to
How
make
much do those run?
The double lights like Mudcon's got are usually 80, and my other versions are 60.
Yeah, but the double lights, you have to get the double lights. They if and the reason I order a second one from him,
No, I don't have it. I have one.
If-
Grab that one bag,
Are you at?
please.
if you're doing an investigation and you're like in a big room, you can put these all over the room. Which I've got the
The 2 bags are over in the corner.
Which would be perfect to do in like the cafeteria kitchen at the prison.
Well, and then they have what's called a static detector.
And my version is clear box.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is cool.
That's acting up on you again.
Like the little tiny static detectors. It's just a light that comes on it. So it's literally one LED, one capacitor, and a 9-volt battery. And they,
It's I can't remember the name of the part, but it's just a transmitter piece and then an LED and a battery. That's it.
yeah, it just detects like static.
Yep, static. That's it. And then I got versions that look something like this.
Oh, those are cool.
My normal ones have all the LEDs on one side,
That's awesome.
but now I do have the Stranger Things Ouija board stickers for them.
Now, if I were you to have you custom make me one like Electron, instead of putting the LEDs in 2 lines like that, you make it spell out GM.
You're talking about do like a circle or something like that?
No, just 2 letters, GM, like Ghost Mafia.
I bet you I could.
That would be cool. Personalized.
Then I thought about doing. People's asking me to do it in the pentagram shape, which I can probably do. Do a
How long
pentagram
have
on
you
it.
been?
Each point would light up.
How long have you been making stuff like that?
Almost a year. That's Mary.
Hey, Mary.
There's the Stranger Things Ouija board stickers.
That's cool.
Yeah, I had a bad experience with a Ouija board, so I told him don't put that sticker on the one you send me.
Some people want them and some people don't. It's just for preference.
It actually looks very cool, but the experience I had with the Ouija board, I couldn't do it.
So I actually have an idea for you, Steve, for something to make. And you know how we was talking about those little static detectors?
Yeah.
Okay, you got to have a little bit longer project box. You put one static detector in each end of the box. The sticker that says yes on one side,
Yes and
no
no
on
buttons.
the other. Yeah, so you're using the static detectors as a yes/no box. Be real cheap to make, and you could sell them for a good price.
Actually, my next thing that I want to make is the Boo Bear.
The Boo Bear.
The teddy bear thing?
Yeah, the teddy bear that lights up.
Yeah.
All it is the REM pod inside of a teddy bear.
Like the trigger object for younger children.
Your box has got the Dominator 3 and um, the other box has got the infinity symbol on it. You mean it is, Mike?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, and then I've got the delay part on the other side too.
That's the one that is black. It's got the infinity symbol.
No, that's the hang on. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And then I got the
Flashback.
Flashback, and then of course
The Dominator.
and then that battery pack, dude. I'm telling you, that battery pack is awesome.
I just got a pretty cool 12-volt battery pack for mine today. It's actually going to run the SLS too.
Oh, cool.
Charge the phone on it also with it. And it's super light.
Oh, sweet.
But the pedal that I have on my box is called a Zoom 250 or something like that. It eliminates all them other pedals you got on there.
Oh, really?
It'll also do reverse and everything.
Which will be right back.
Oh, sweet.
I want to get so much stuff before next year.
Oh, hang on, show him right fast so I can see it.
Hold on.
Click on the little arrow thing and click percent.
Won't let me.
Ah. Hang on, show the pedal again. Show the pedal again. Ah, okay.
It's got 200 different pedals in one.
I got you.
And you can do different settings with them.
Sweet.
As I said, I was originally going to go with the same pedals you got there, but the reverb pedal was completely out. So I just went with that one. I love that one. That one's awesome.
Yeah, I actually never went back and looked at your video yet that you sent me the other night. But the time before, dude.
The Mudcon.
Yeah, I heard Mudcon 5 or 6 times. I was like, what the hell? That was pretty cool. And I was not even in your chat, dude. I was just listening.
A lot of people get that all the time. They'll come in and be like, it just said my full name, my real name. That's what they do.
I was actually, honestly, I was lurking. I was watching your stream, and I was just lurking. And I heard Mudcon about 4 or 5 times, and that's when I finally came in and said, dude, I just heard my freaking name. And you're like, really? I was like, yes, freaking really.
Yeah, a friend of mine, John G. I don't know if anybody in here knows him, but he'll come in and go, like, John G. And then he'll go, John G. Gardner. It's like, it said my full name again. Yeah. Whatever spirit just loves saying everybody's names.
That's crazy.
And lady, it was very crazy because I was laying in bed and I just pulled my phone up and he was live and I was watching his box. He was going with his app and I was just watching it. And I heard Mudcon 4 or 5 times. I was like, the last time I heard it, I actually wrote him. I was like, dude, okay, really? This is before I got this. And I was like, all right, I just heard my name like 5 times. Really? He goes, yeah, that's how it works.
Funny too. Sometimes I'll have a lot of lurkers, and I'm like, "Can you name the lurkers in my chat?" And they'll start naming people off. And then you see the number drop down. I'm like, "Yep, the lurkers are leaving."
That's crazy. What's the craziest thing that you've ever heard come through on a spirit box?
My YouTube name and my full name on other people's boxes.
Yeah.
that would,
My name on his box. Yeah. You know, I hear my name come through, my real name, but Mudcon, my nickname.
About what it said to your sister.
Oh yeah.
Before we knew your sister died, your sister came through the box.
Yeah, Mary just reminded me of something. I actually have a video. Last year, on July 4th.
I don't know, it's last year.
I got a video. I was live for almost 3 hours. YouTube only saved 30 seconds, and it was of my sister saying, "Steve, help! I'm dead." And that was before we even knew that she was murdered. And then, like, for the next 3 or 4 days after that, my sister just kept saying, "Steve, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead." And we actually got her to tell us who her killer was and how she was killed. And the police ruled it an accidental overdose.
wow.
Freaking awesome, dude.
I asked my mom, I said, because I gave her the full name that my sister came through the box, and she's like, "Yeah, that's her best friend." How'd you know who that was? I was like, "That's who she said it was."
Wow. Nice.
I never met this dude or knew this dude by name, ever. She said right through the box.
That's sweet.
And then I've asked my sister where she's at. That was a bad mistake. She says, "I'm in hell." I said, "In hell?" She's like, "Yeah, it's hot here."
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we're thinking it could be because she was locked in a garage during the summer and died because of the heat, you know? That's why she's feeling like that she's in hell, because it was hot when she died. We don't know. It's always something unexplained.
Yeah.
No, well, we don't have the light flashlight. I'll have to look into that. Will the Rocker said, "Do you have an Olight flashlight? They're the best on sale. Got a few ago when you go something."
Yes, I have. I heard
We got these for $5, and they was awesome at the penitentiary.
Yeah, we got these for $5.
They lit up the
And they
whole
lit up the whole area. They were bright.
And they lasted all night.
And they lasted all night.
Dot.
Yeah. Annikki had one kind of like that, but it was like a bigger panel. It was like
rechargeable, and the lenses change out.
That Olight flashlight is really small.
That's what she said.
Lady Swann, love you.
Dang, and they're expensive too.
I just got this. This is better than a K2 meter. It's an EMF meter.
Oh, I've got that.
Oh, nice.
It's a whole lot better. It actually will tell you how much EMF. It's got a screen, lights just like the K2. Rechargeable.
Where did you get that from?
eBay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got one too.
Yeah, that's the best one to have. It's better than the K2 one.
They are good.
When I had the K2, it didn't really pick up a whole lot unless it was in front of the computer. Then it gone off like crazy.
Steve, show that to Ghost again.
I seen it. I just want to know, like, how far back do you set the neuralizer before you tell them, like, you know, what you want them to believe after the flash goes off?
The flash of what?
The neuralizer.
You mean the EMF detector? That ain't no neuralizer.
Be like, all your questions will be answered right here. Okay.
Right after these
Those
messages.
are real.
Now, what do those usually run?
I only paid $8 for that, I do believe.
Oh, wow.
How much?
$8.
One of those EMF detectors? Really? Yeah.
On eBay.
I just seen that orb fly past you. Make swap.
What is it?
I just seen a orb go right past you, went toward Ghost Mafia.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
We have shadow figures here all the time.
Yeah, we have shadow figures that walk through the room and everything. So if you watch behind us, it wouldn't surprise me.
Have you ever had doors shut on you?
The what?
Have you had any doors
Not
shut
like
on you?
slam or anything like that.
I even had where my wife used to work in Texas. There was an empty room, but it had a nightstand and a flower pot on there. And I was doing an investigation in there, and I sat the REM pod on the table. As soon as I sat the REM pod down and backed up 5 feet, it sounded like somebody slammed their hand on the table. And a friend of mine did it in slow motion, that part of the video, and you can see the flower be pulled down and let go.
Wow.
Oh. Your channel. Yeah, someone. But the video that he slowed down for me, I don't know what happened to it. But the video is like room what? What was it? Room 7 or something like that?
Where was this at?
Where my wife used to work at a old folks home or retirement home, something inpatient care. Yeah, in that line. Yeah, room 7. I think it's called room 7. But I sat the REM pod down and it just sounded like somebody slammed their fist down on the table. But when
Cab 7. What?
Room 7.
The assisted living facility, Steve.
Assisted living facilities, where she would.
Assisted living facility.
Whatever. They get the concept.
We had a not too far from here an old closed down nursing home that was for sale. And we tried to get in there, but it was all locked up. And now they've got it torn down.
Wow. I'm trying to get Ghost to come to the Fliskax murder house.
Is that where you're at? Is that way?
Yeah. I spent the night there. I didn't get a whole lot of activity, but you can tell there's something there.
Yeah.
There was a white lady that would walk the back area. And if you took pictures of her, you didn't last there very long.
Did you hear my wife?
Yeah. Something about a lady in the white in the back.
There's a black figure that would crawl across the floor.
Oh.
You hear there's a lot of stuff. There's an old man. The old owner's dad is there. He walks around in a white shirt and overalls.
How many people were there that night?
When I did my investigation,
Yeah.
just me, my wife, and 2 residents. Mary? She didn't got glued on TV.
Sorry, what?
I said the night I was doing the investigation in that room, it was me, you, and 2 residents.
No.
Or 3 residents. 4
At the
residents.
murder house?
Oh, at the Fliskax murder house, it was me, a friend of mine, and a YouTuber we did a collab with.
Oh, nice. Now, how much did that run you to rent the place for the night?
She paid $250, I think.
That's not
for the whole
bad.
night.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
That was with the deposit.
That's better than Brushy because Lou Rock is gonna have to pay a lot more than that. You still there, Lou?
I think he fell asleep.
Lou, wake up, brother.
No, I had to go get cigarettes. What was the question?
No, you missed it already. It's good.
He was gone getting cigarettes and missed seeing the box and everything.
Yeah.
Steve, what was that thing that you got off eBay? What was that called?
The EMF reader?
EMF.
By Cambridge Labs.
One time I was at a paranormal location,
Hey, Steven.
and I found an EMF detector, and it was like $200 for this thing.
Oh wow.
They sell it at Ghost Stop. I think it's like $179.
That the millimeter?
Is that what it is?
I think so. That's usually the ones that run really high. Is the millimeter.
Oh, you talking Gary's Gary G, his millimeter?
What's a millimeter do?
It pretty much detects temperature difference.
Temperature differences, static,
Yeah.
it's a whole bunch of different things.
This detected either natural or man-made EMFs, and you could switch.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an EMF. It's not a millimeter.
Well, his
Jim says that he has a millimeter and they're awesome.
yeah, there's like 5 different versions of the millimeter, and they are all cool. But Gary is actually working on a new device along with SB7 that when you hear something, you can actually switch the button and back it up 10 seconds and listen to it again.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
SBX, the red and black spirit box.
No, he's not even released anything on it yet. He's still doing. If you follow him on YouTube, if you look at his YouTube videos, he's working on it still.
All right, this is called a tri-field natural EM meter.
That's what I was gonna say next to Trifield.
Yeah, tri-field natural EM meter.
They're blue and clear. It's got a needle on it.
Yes, that was it. What a find, right?
Oh yeah, those are really expensive. Actually, most of them that I found online is just a little over $200.
Yeah. When I thought it was a piece of crap, I was going to throw it away.
Yeah. So that was mine. You found, Lou.
Yeah, I know it was. Finders keepers.
Dot.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get with you, Steve, and get some stuff ordered.
Almost everybody up here on panel knows how to get a hold of me.
That's what Ghost said. He has you on Facebook.
Yep.
So, do you have any? Do you do like any scheduled shows on your channel, Steve?
Right now, I'm just doing ghost box sessions in my own. Just whenever I feel like going live. There's actually not too far from here a tree that grows in the middle of the road. The story behind it is a guy had a tree seed in his pocket, got killed in that spot, and the seed fell out of his pocket. And the tree grew right in the middle of the road, and they just let it grow.
Wow.
There's been a lot of deaths there because in the middle of the night it's dark, and people are driving, they don't know that tree's there, they just run right into it.
Oh wow. That's definitely someplace to go. And
my neighbor was telling me about a bridge that he went across with a friend of his. The steering wheel got jerked to the right on him when he was driving, and then see, my friend, he talks a lot, and his friend was telling me that he just did. He was quiet the whole trip home. It's like, I couldn't understand it. He wasn't insane. That's another spot I want to go see. It's not too far from here.
what's the craziest place you've been to?
I haven't been to a whole lot of places yet.
What about you, John?
We'll have to get him to Brushy Mountain too, huh?
I live so far out, it's just hard to get anywhere.
Where do you live?
Iowa.
Oh.
right in the middle of nowhere.
They do have a sane asylum that I was told that's not too far from here. It's $120 a night to investigate
Per person.
per person.
No, that's per spirit.
Per spirit.
Yeah, we looked at renting out. This was a couple years ago. We looked at renting out the Moundsville, West Virginia pen, and we figured with 20 people, it was like I think $50 a person or something like that. It wasn't too much. That was a couple of years ago.
I was looking on Google. There's also not too far from here. Can't remember the guy's name, but he used to skin people alive and wear their skin, and they made a museum out of his house.
Oh wow!
Wow.
That'd be a cool place to go investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Why? It's a good place to investigate.
She goes, hell no. She goes, you'll be going by yourself.
She won't go nowhere holiday.
I like the hauntings and stuff. I think
She'll watch it, but she won't go.
What about you? What is the craziest place you've ever gone to investigate?
Well, like I told y'all before, I keep going back to Brushy, but the time I got pushed out of the hole, that I can't. Everything I've ever done, when I got pushed out of the hole, was yeah, it was scary, and that was scary, and I'll go back in there, but it was scary, and I literally, it wasn't a growl, it was like a, and then I got pushed. I mean, like strongly pushed enough to make me go outside the door, and it was, and Kelsey will tell you, Kelsey, tell them when I took you to the prison with my wife, Jessica, and your dad and mom. Where was I at when y'all were in the hole?
You were standing like in the chapel area. You weren't even trying to come near the hole. That's what she said.
I would not go. That was the first time I went back since then. I took Kelsey and them.
Yeah, he refused to go.
I would not go. I was watching, and I would, in case something happened, I would not go back in. I was, and I can't explain the feeling that I had. And even Kelsey asked me earlier, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I won't go back in there. I'm nope, not right now. Nope. I was like, it was like, it was.
Now, when we go there, are you going to go under the hole?
Oh yeah. This was during the day when people, I got pushed during the day. Okay. This wasn't doing an investigation. We were doing a tour and I got pushed. This was during the day when I took Kelsey and Jessica, and this was the first time they all went. And when they went in there, I swear to God, when they walked through that little door to go into the hole, I was right behind them. I was literally right behind them, and I backed up. I cannot explain it. 100%, I cannot explain it. But I backed up, and I went straight to the wall behind the hole, and I just stood there and was looking at the fuse panel, looking at everything. I was looking in the hole, and they were all having jokes and fun and doing their pictures and stuff, and I was looking in. My last memory of that was, unless you ever get actually touched and pushed, you don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing things and bringing things through a spirit box and everything else, you don't understand it unless you physically get touched.
Yep. Yeah, I got my shirt tugged a few times, fingertips on the back of my neck a few times at the pen.
I'd be the silly one to be pushing you in there. Come on, let's go, let's go.
Yeah. When I actually got pushed, was just me and my buddy that went. We rode the razors over across the mountain over to Brushy. We ate at the restaurant. We got where the distillery is, and we did a prison. It was just during the day. It was like late October. Nobody was in there. We're doing a simple tour, and
what?
My buddy that was with me does not believe in the spirits and spirit boxes, does not believe anything. He goes, yeah, no, and we're not. Of course, when you walk through the first corridor, they have the Brushy Mountain Paranormal to the right, where you do the meeting before you go into the prison at night. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. Nope. I said, and of course he don't know what all I have, And I was like, well, that's fine. Let's just walk through and look at everything. And it was cool. It was very cool. But we did a tour, and that was it. And then once we got into the hole, it was just me and him. He went into I went to the very last one, and he went into I don't even know which one he went in. But we were looking around, and as I was walking out, and I can't even say it was an evil growl. It was just a and then it's not a trip. It's like you literally got pushed on the back of your back, and then the hairs, which I don't have freaking much hair anyway, but the hairs on the back of my neck that I do have was like straight. I mean, it's like energy straight up. I was like, and I looked at Mark and I said, dude, we gotta get out of here. He's like, what do you mean? I said, I've already, you already said you don't know this shit. We gotta get out of here. And we left. And then when I took Kelsey and her dad and Jessica and everybody back, when they were in there, I can't explain that feeling. It was a protective kind of feeling, but it was I was almost getting sick to my stomach. I saw an orb go by your head, Lady Swann.
Kind of like you were. Was it kind of like you were feeling protected by whatever that was protecting you from whatever was bad?
No, it was like almost a protective feeling over. I needed to do that. Y'all didn't experience what I experienced in there, because you do investigations and you get proof. It's what we do to do that. But when you get actually physically pushed, that's not okay.
Right.
No, that's scary. That's when that's when you have to and you were just going in for a tour, but like when you're doing an investigation, that's when you need to be like, okay, you're not allowed to touch me, and you have the authority to say that. But when you're going through just a tour and that shit happens,
yeah,
scary.
And when y'all went there, and Kelsey, you saw me when y'all came out of there.
Yeah, you were so quiet and just standing there.
I wasn't right.
No.
That's definitely not normal for you, Mudpond.
It's not.
Period, point blank. When y'all came out of there, and then when y'all went through the other cell, I wasn't right.
No, it was like your complete demeanor changed.
It did, and I saw that afterwards. Didn't say that then, but in your video you posted on the thing, I saw that. And it was,
and like when we left the prison, like when we walked out of the wall or whatever that they have right there, that gate that's at the wall, you can walk out, at the end of the tour. It was like You were finally. Hey, I just saw that orb. It was like
Yeah.
you were finally back to your semi-normal self. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a breath of fresh air.
It's hard to explain, but yes. Yeah.
But like you really do when you go into that prison, you feel this like this heavy. I mean, like you can't breathe. Like something is constricting you, and it's that way through the whole prison.
And I know we kept fucking with Lou Rock about, hey, when you finally get to go in the prison, when you walk in the door, you're gonna feel this heaviness.
It's no joke.
We ain't lying.
No, like I've never felt that feeling anywhere I've ever been before. Now, I went to that castle, and there's you get definitely a strong feeling there. There's definitely a presence there, and it's not a good presence. But Brushy Mountain, it's like you get overwhelmed to the point where you want to walk out.
Kind of jump on that buggy of yours and come pick me up. We'll go.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time.
Where you at, small town?
Iowa.
Oh, okay.
You buy the gas, I'll come get you.
All right. Sounds like a deal.
But it is, and Kelsey will tell you, it was a weird feeling.
Now, Mike, did you and Kelsey meet before YouTube or through YouTube?
Through YouTube.
Me and Kelsey, we met through YouTube.
Yeah, just through YouTube. Yeah, and it's been a blessing, really, because not only are they just subscribers, they're my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like JoJo. Where the hell is JoJo? Actually, is she gone?
JoJo said that she was going to come back, but she hasn't come back yet.
Damn it, JoJo. But like the shit last night. It's family. I mean, literally, it is freaking. It's family.
Yeah, definitely.
And I understand everything that was going on last night and that after call that I came in, and it's cool. But everybody, I mean, Lou, I consider him a good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, this is family. Even though
at the end of the day, that we can call each other family, and it's not about the subscribers or anything. It's at the end of the day, you all are family.
Oh yeah.
For real. And we know that we can come to you all for anything.
Yeah, I know if I need, and of course, my channel is Razor and Mudding, Riding. It ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about. But I know if I need anybody, especially on this panel, all I gotta do is call.
Yes.
Or tweet them or twit them or
twat them.
Twat them. Until Kelsey started saying, "Hey, y'all, tweet this out. Hell, I've been on Twitter for years. I never figured out how to use it. I was like, I'm gonna twat this out.
I need to give people on my channel that. As we share it out, they share it to one person, and that one person comes in there like, I shared it for you to my friend. What about everybody else?
I have Twitter, but I hardly ever use that or Instagram. I'm usually on Facebook.
I used to never use Twitter. I did probably about 7-8 years ago, and I stopped using it.
Did Ghost Mafia go pee again? I saw him go to the right over there.
I seen a ghost walk back behind her.
He's like, Ghost Mafia, get back in here. Sit down.
Yes, sir.
Did you go pee again?
No.
Oh, okay. No. Just making sure.
There's Ghost again.
He's been sitting right here. He can't be on the same thing because it echoes and squeals and.
I didn't even see him walk past the first time going down to the door. Man, I seen him walk that way. I'm like, hey, he was just sitting over there. He's sneaky.
Sneaky. But anyway, the moral of that is, anybody in like this group and the family, and it's anybody in the chat. I mean, anybody that watches every day, watches lives, watches everything. It's freaking family. I mean, it's stop anybody that's in the chat. Stop the weird shit, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
It's we do this for a reason. And hell, I'm not even monetized. I don't give a You ain't either, are you, right?
No.
Good. I don't give a shit. I'm not monetized. Just stop the weird shit.
I was monetized. I took that shit off. Too many damn rules, and I didn't make no money.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's not why I do YouTube. I do YouTube first of all for my razor stuff, riding my videos and stuff, and then I met this guy named Ghost Mafia, and then he's kind of pretty cool guy. He just sit back down. What? Hey, Ghost. And then like Lou, and then of course Patty and Heather and all them. I mean, dude, it's like chill. Just can't we all just get along? What? I mean, it's all about the key word is family.
Exactly. We're all a little strange.
Well,
Hey, I'll be back.
that's
We're
why
going
the diary,
in the house, so I gotta go
diary
outside.
of her mind came on a little while ago and said that she didn't get checked out by the ambulance.
I'll be right back.
I told her she needed to get her ass to the hospital to get checked out.
Who's that?
Diary.
Yeah, Diary was in a
car crash. Yeah.
But she refused treatment on scene from the ambulance and went home. And now she's experiencing like numbness in her feet and things like that. I told her she needs to get her ass to the hospital now.
HSFL sent her $50 to help her cover a Uber if she needed it.
And she sounded really lethargic.
Yeah.
Her voice, it was concerning.
It wasn't normal at all. Even when I talked to her and she's been extremely tired, this was different.
It was.
Whose live was she on?
This one.
This one.
Oh.
This one we first started out.
Yeah.
I did not know that she had refused treatment earlier in the day when she was in the accident. It makes it extremely hard to get anything out of the insurance company from the people who caused the accident when you refuse treatment on scene.
Yep.
Yeah, I talked
Hold
to
on,
her.
guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked to her earlier, and she just said she was shaking up, and
Yeah, she said that she was starting to get numbness in her feet.
And something about one side of her head.
Her airbag didn't deploy. She's got some facial swelling.
Yeah. Not good.
I told her, I said, being in the fire department for 10 years and handling, and the rescue squad, I've seen thousands of car accidents. And I've seen times where people got up and walked away from the accident the next day. They were confined to a wheelchair for the rest of their life.
And the fact that it was a double where she got hit in the front and the
rear.
and
Yeah.
the front.
Well, the rear, then the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go call her.
Okay.
All right. Hey, much love, y'all.
Love you, my friend.
Huh?
All about looking out for the family.
It's all about family.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
He went to Diary.
Where'd my con go?
He went to go call Christine. Check in on her. We were filling him in about her being on here earlier.
Yeah, I was listening outside.
So he was going to go call her and check in on her. All right, guys. Well, we've been on for about 3 hours now, so I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Jen, do you have anything planned on your channel, or you just kind of pop in whenever?
I'll probably be live again on Monday.
You will, Steve?
Yeah. I'll join anybody's live panel if they want me to.
That's cool.
Don't forget, Monday nights with Blue Rock.
Monday, Lou goes live with his spirit box.
Tuesday night, find out what times that we can watch each other.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer, do you have anything going on?
No.
No?
I don't.
You just do whatever.
She likes to get up on panels.
Trying to come out of the shyness a little bit. I do go on Tuesday night, sing your heart out on Cab 7.
Yeah.
When's Ghost live again?
I'll be live Tuesday night with Little Rock on my channel for Question Everything. It's our conspiracy show that we've been doing. And it's really taken off.
Yeah, it is.
Even though the notifications don't work, and I get in there late, and he's like, "Oh, I'm getting off." I'm like, "Damn it!"
Well, like Ghost and Lou, they'll do their Question Everything series on Tuesday. Just remember, it's at 10 o'clock Eastern Time.
We usually go for at least 2 hours.
Yeah, and they usually go for about 2 hours. And same with Lou on his Monday night EVP streams. He usually starts about 10 o'clock.
That was Lou's last one.
We Walker Unplugged for Whacked Out Wednesdays.
And then Wednesday is Whacked Out Wednesday on JoJo Walker Unplugged. Thursday is EVPs. That rotates between Ghost Mafia and Brian's Paranormal. Again, that's at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. And then depending on my schedule, that's when I go live. If I'm not working Friday or Saturday or whatever, then I'll try to go live either Friday or Saturday.
And then my wife is live like every morning. She does a coffee chat.
Coffee chat?
Yep. I know. I'm usually in there lurking, moderating for it.
So yeah, I want to thank you guys for all coming up on the panel, and thanks for joining the chat, guys. You guys are awesome, and you are definitely considered family, definitely. And we will
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem, Jen.
Yeah, thank you for having me as well.
No problem. I'll come up anytime.
Wait, and we'll definitely get a hold of you, Steve, because we're gonna be looking at getting some stuff from you.
Yeah, I got questions for Ghost about my mixer board too. Find out how he puts all the weird sounds in his phone and all that on it.
Okay. We'll stay on the call after the live stream ends. There'll be an after call. You can talk to him then.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming, and you guys have a good rest of your night. Great weekend, and I will talk to you on the flip side.
All right.